Minneapolis Junior Senior High School fans to Lion Country Stadium. We have September the 10th, 2011 today, and we're here to broadcast visiting Washington County squad against the Minneapolis Lions. Can you hear me?
I don't know.
At the other linebacker spot, also a senior, number 60, Scott Miller. At the other defensive tackle position,
Testing.
senior, number 63, Alex Parker. The Tigers of Washington County are coached by Bill Wilson, Scott Romiser, and Ken
Go ahead and say
Bailey.
something, Jason.
Hello.
I can hear you.
Test.
I can hear Scott,
Yeah.
but neither of you can hear me.
Nope.
Well, you're on the air, guys.
Well, welcome, folks, as we're trying to get things figured out here, as have a little technical difficulties. We'll get started tonight. Scott Osherman here tonight for the play-by-play, along with Jason Cosart. And Jason, great to have you back. Jason will be doing the home games with us throughout the year, and Jason, we greatly appreciate that, and we greatly enjoyed what you brought to the table last week, and we thank you. Dale Leach will also be doing a little color as well as the filming for us tonight.
Pleasure to be here, Scott.
Last week against the Sacred Heart Knights, we had a little bit of a difficulty in our special teams, and that's one of the things that kind of jumped up and bought us, and ended up losing 20-18 against the Sacred Heart Knights. We're going to have our national anthem, so we will pause for just a second and let you folks listen at home. You're listening to 910KNA.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 8. And as Steady Forsler says, honoring our people that are serving in our country, and we also want to remember 9/11 tomorrow. So.
There. That's better. Yeah, that's right. That's because we're going to the DVD.
Okay, welcome back, folks, as the Minneapolis Lions and the Washington County Tigers getting ready to do battle tonight here at Lion Country Stadium, as the Minneapolis Lions coming in 0-1, and the Washington County Tigers coming in at 1-0 after taking care of Republic County in a game last week, and I think fairly easily, if I heard right.
Yes, that score was 36-6 at Washington County.
Very nice facility up there at Washington County.
Oh, yes.
Minneapolis, though, here at home. And, folks, if you're thinking about coming on out, come on out and enjoy a football game. We've got a great group of kids here. And come out and cheer these kids on. And we will have their starting lineup in just a second. So for Minneapolis Lions, senior quarterback Casey Argenbright, a 5'8", 158-pound senior for the Minneapolis Lions. Also at running back, 5'8", senior, number 8, Kyler Macy, 144-pound senior for the Minneapolis Lions at running back. For the Lions at wide receivers, 169-pound senior, 6'1", Grayson George, who had an absolute fabulous game last week, guys. And Dale, I think you'll probably share some stats at that as well. Yes. 5'9", 177-pound senior fullback, number 27, Jake Eckert. Jake played some fullback last week, also played some halfback. On the line for the Minneapolis Lions at guard. 5'10", 166-pound senior, number 53, Brant Radke, a guard. At number 57, Sean Forte, a sophomore, getting the start tonight, guys. Sean came in and played
real
some,
well against those big boys last week for the Sacred Heart.
Number 60, Zach Davis at a tackle, 5'8", 214-pound junior. Another tackle, number 63, a 6'2", 198-pound junior, Zach Allison. Number 71, Justin Klein, a 5'8", 159-pound sophomore. I believe Justin's the center.
I'm sure he's not the right tackle.
182-pound wide receiver, number 80, Andrew Yoxel, 6'1" junior for the Lions. And at tight end for Minneapolis, number 82, senior, 6'4", 187-pound senior, Dylan Crossan. For the Washington County Tigers on their defensive side, Cody Allen, the defensive back, Ryan Pfizer, a senior defensive back, Clint Halayagan, 5 foot defensive back, senior.
What you said, Scott.
Yeah. Bradley Kramer, defensive back, junior. Isaac Miller, linebacker, is a senior. Mitch Savage, a linebacker, a senior. Austin Durst, a defensive end, senior. Brett Vogt, defensive end, senior. Calvin Portnier, a defensive tackle, sophomore. And a defensive tackle, Alex Parker, number 63. So, haven't ran through. I'll let you guys talk for a second. I'll get another stat for you here in just a second.
Well, this is the 5th game in a very short history between these two squads. It's tied at 2-2. There was a 5th game scheduled back in 1991 that was canceled due to weather. It was the last game of the season, and 6 inches of snow, high winds, and extremely cold weather. Neither team was going to go to district no matter who won. So
I remember that one. Yeah.
the administrators decided to shorten the season by a game, and Jason and the boys got to sit home, even though I'm sure they wanted to play. As I said, the series is split 2-2. The last 2 games have been split 2-2. 2 years ago in 2007, we went up there and beat them pretty handily, 51-14. That's the largest point spread in the series. And then in the year before that, they came here and had a narrow 27-26 win over the Lions. That was an exciting game that kept you on your seats down to the wall to the very end. Again, they were beat last week they beat Republic County last week 36-6, and our opponent next week, Valley Heights, plays Republic County tonight. So after we play Washington County and Valley Heights, we probably have a pretty good idea how we'll stack up against Republic County.
Absolutely, and a couple of players to watch for Washington County. You got Isaac Miller, linebacker and running back for them. He had 170 yards last week and 2 touchdowns against Republic County. And Cody Allen, their quarterback, is another guy to watch here. Number 4 is Cody Allen. Number 25 is Isaac Miller.
And the kick is off into the hands of the Washington County. Bounces the outside after the kickoff. Still on his feet, number 4, Cody Allen with the ball carry as he takes it up to about the 35-yard line, a return of about 20 yards.
And here comes the Lions defense, and what we need them to do this week, I'm sure the Washington County saw on tape, was the bouncing of the Sacred Heart backs to the outside and getting around the edge on us. So we'll have to shut that down tonight and keep everything contained inside.
And they're going to the double wing offense like the Wood runs.
Double wing, they send in motion. They hand it off to the halfback. He bounces the outside, still on his feet, and lunges forward to about the 40, a gain of about 6 on the play. We'll give it 5, as ball carrier was number 25.
That's interesting. The last few years when we played them, they've run the wishbone. Now they're into the double wing.
And Isaac Miller, guys, number 25, he was an all-league selection in Twin Valley last year on both sides of the ball as well. So he'll be their main man tonight.
This time they send the other senior in motion. They look at the option. They keep it himself. Nice job by the line defense. Good job by number 4, Casey Argenbright, as he takes him out, as well as I believe Brant Radke in on the tackle as well.
Yeah, very good assignment sound defense that time. You had a guy taking the quarterback on the edge, and you had a guy taking away the pitch back. So not much options there on that option. So good assignment sound defense there by the Lions.
-1 on the carry. Zach Allison was credited with the tackle. I apologize. Nice job, Zach Allison. 2 wide receivers out with the double wing in tight. 1 in the backfield. Drops back, looking to pass, has some pressure, picked up nicely, throws it in the air. Argenbright, almost comes down with it, had to go up in the air, and he tipped it. He's frustrated at himself on that one, but he had to climb a ladder on that one.
And I'll tell you what, Scott, if we get them in passing situations, we are going to be looking well all night, because last week they were only 1 for 5 throwing the ball for 3 yards against Belleville, or Republic County. So yeah, just ran for 327 yards. So
this will bring up a 4th down and about 6. Argenbright and Eckert will be back at about the 30-yard line to return. Number 51 for Brett Vogt, a senior, will be punting from about the 25-yard line.
And like you said, Scott, hopefully special teams miscues get corrected this week.
Oh, wow. And that's a big advantage right there. Punt was maybe, I'm going to say 39. About 12 yards?
Yep, 12, 13 yards.
13 yards. So shanked it to the left. And
great field position for the Lions, the 48-yard line.
And
got some junior cheerleaders out there. Jason, is one of those your daughter?
You betcha, the one on the far right there.
The one on the far right. Let's see if we
just
can
did a little
in
jump
on this
there.
one real quick. The far right. So she's dancing away.
We'll catch you later.
Argenbright under center. I formation. They will hand off to Macy, and Macy gets it back to the line of scrimmage before he's taken down.
There is a flag on the far side of the field.
Excuse me, I said Macy. That was actually Eckert.
Jake Eckert, the ball carrier.
Sorry about that, Jake. So, legal procedure is the call against the Lions.
And hopefully we can get Jake Eckert going tonight, guys, and get a little bit of balance with their offense. You know, last week we were heavy on the pass, and one good thing about last week, Washington County, they did give up 4.9 yards a carry against Republic County. They had 166. Yeah. Wow. So Republic County did run the ball a little bit on them, and so hopefully that bodes well for our run game tonight.
So I formation once again. This time looks like the fullback is Dylan Crossan. They fake the handoff. He's flushed out of the pocket. Argenbright throws it up top. Throws to Grayson George.
There he is.
Had him out there in the corner. Casey had to rush it though.
Yep.
And just out tossed him just a little bit. Incomplete pass.
Yeah, a little under duress there, Scott, and that's what made him put a little bit more on the ball, and Grayson just couldn't quite get to it. Grayson running a flag route out there and trying to hit a big gainer and pick up a first down.
It'll bring up a 2nd down and 15 as Argenbright will bring the squad back to the line of scrimmage. This time they'll send Grayson George out to the left, trips to the right, which is Crossan, Macy, as well as Yoxel. Eckert's the halfback. Shotgun formation for Argenbright. High snap, good snap. Flushed out of the pocket, throws across the middle, and nearly intercepted, in and out of his hands. That would have been a heck of a defensive play by Bradley Kramer. Would have been a tough catch.
Yeah, looked like Kyler got hung up a little bit by a DB there and didn't quite break into the opening in the zone there, I think is what they were playing. I'll watch more of that. Casey anticipating breaking into a window there, and Kyler just didn't quite get through there.
This time they will send trips to the left, one to the right. Shotgun formation. Good snap, has some pressure coming, throws across the middle. And
wow, nice hit.
Nice hit. Crossan had it for a first down, but was hit hard by number 23, Bradley Kramer, as well as Cody Allen. and could not hold on to it. Incomplete pass brings up a 4th and 15 for the Lions. Yoxel will stand at about his own 30-yard line to punt this ball. Back deep at about the 20 for Washington County is number 5, Ryan Pfizer, I believe. Good snap, has pressure coming. Nice
Good
kick.
protection.
And it's going to go over his head, and darn it. That's going to be one heck of a punt.
Couldn't quite get the
Couldn't
pitch and
quite
wedge
get
to
it.
stick there.
That would have been a kick from about the 40. That's a 40-yard punt after the touchback. So Tigers will take over.
And one other thing that we hope to see tonight, Scott, of course, is the turning around of that turnover margin from last week. We were -4 in turnover margin last week, gave the ball up, and of course Sacred Heart got all those bounces on their fumbles. So hopefully we get a little more fortune in that category.
I formation, they hand it off. Fumble ball's on the ground as you called it, Jason. Nice call. Nice job right there as he coughs it up on the 30. Jake Eckert recovers it. I didn't see who coughed it up, but that was a great call.
Yeah, that was number 29, Mitch Savage. It looks like he plays fullback for him, Scott. And yeah, just a good hit, coughed the ball up there. And this is exactly what the Lions need. Get off to a good start here, after coming off a tough loss. And hopefully we can get Washington County behind here.
Josh, on the 31-yard line. I formation for the Lions, crossing the fullback, Eckert the halfback. Under center is Argenbright. They will go to Eckert. Eckert bounces up and lunges forward. Gain of about 3, maybe 4 on the play. I'm going to give him 3.
Which is about half of what Jake had last week, guys.
So that's positive. Look at the thunderhead over there.
Yeah.
Talk about to the east.
Let's just keep that away from us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's a big one.
Have one receiver out to the right, Grayson George. Kyler Macy out to the left. Shotgun formation. Crossan as well as Eckert in the backfield. Counter to Eckert and gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It looks like, Scott, what Washington County's going to do on defense, they're going to go ahead and pull a corner up. Number 4, Allen, one of their best athletes. They're going to play Grayson George about 4 or 5 yards off the ball and then have a safety behind him and try and take away Grayson and then play soft on the other side. So we're going to have some different receivers step up and hopefully get Jake loose here as well, Jake Eckert.
This time they will send Macy and Yoxel to the right, tight end to the left. Yoxel, the wide receiver to the right. Argenbright rolls to the outside, throws across the middle, has Grayson George.
Good route.
Good route, but we got a penalty flag, guys. At about the 25-yard line. It was complete for about a gain of 12. We'll see
in
what
the
the penalty
defensive backfield, though.
Yeah. Well, maybe they grabbed one of our guys, or
They're talking to Washington County.
Yeah.
it's about what it's in the area of, maybe a defensive holding on a linebacker or a DB here.
It confused me why they're talking to the legal receiver.
Yeah, receiver downfield.
That's a loss of down, isn't it?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Illegal participation is the official indication.
Well, didn't see who that was on or where it was at. It had to be on the tight end side, but that could have been a lineman going downfield. I don't know. That is a 10-yard penalty from the spot, so
Yeah, it's 4th down. What do you bet we see the pooch punt here?
bring up 4th down. So penalty was about 7 yards on the penalty.
It's 4th and 13 almost.
Yeah, I think.
Timeout.
Yeah.
Lions will call a timeout. Ball's on about the 33-yard line. So
8:08 to go in the first quarter.
Bring up about a 4th and 13. We will take a break. You're listening to 910KNA.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 8.
City Pharmacy has brought you quality professional pharmaceuticals since 1963. Joe and Amber Wool will help you with your medications, durable medical equipment, cosmetics, gifts, and greeting cards. Your hometown pharmacy, City Pharmacy in downtown Minneapolis.
Where do you go when you need groceries? Jeans IGA, of course. Jeans is proud to be a sponsor of Minneapolis sports and hopes that you'll encourage your children to be as competitive in the classroom as they are in sports. Jeans IGA, a proud sponsor of today's game.
Santa Fe Carpet is a proud supporter of the men.
Excuse me. Thought it was off.
Got the cheerleaders out there, young cheerleaders out there cheering. I want to compliment the Bertrands pickup across the way with the Lion flag.
Is that who that is?
American flag. I'm just almost
yeah.
positive
That
that's
was.
Bertrand's pickup. So
All right.
thank you very much, guys, for showing your support.
It's a big-time college atmosphere here.
Shotgun formation for Argenbright. To the right, one to the left. Ecker in the backfield. Casey is flushed out of the pocket, throws it up in the air, and it's going to be, tipped and almost in the hands of
My
Yoxel. We will give the ball up on downs right there. So far the passing game, which was very kind to us last week, has not, we've had 2 3 and outs. This was 4 and out, but.
Yeah, what Casey might look, as you see Coach Mick, he's rolling the pocket quite a bit, having a lot of rollouts tonight there. What Casey may look to do is tuck that ball and run a little bit more. He was our leading rusher last week, had a couple nice runs.
The Washington County Tigers take over at the 33-yard line. I formation. They will hand off the fullback. He's hit at the line of scrimmage and pushed backwards.
Nice job.
Nice job by the interior line.
Radke and Allison.
Number 50, let's see, Zach Allison in there, Zachary Davis in there, as well as Brent Radke. So that's your 3 of your 4 interior linemen in there, getting in and doing a nice job.
Yeah, and Brant was one of the leading tacklers last week, and doing as a matter of fact, all the linebackers had pretty good total tackles last week there.
Loss of 1, and I didn't. What's the number of the fullback there, guys?
29.
29. So this time they will pitch it out the outside to number 25. He'll get wide to the right before
job.
he's pushed out of bounds. So gain of about 3 on the play.
Good job there by the Lions defense, guys, of stretching that play out and using that sideline as another defender, as basically your 12th man, and knocking him out after a short gain there.
3rd and 6. Coming up.
Quarterback Cody Allen will bring his squad back to the line of scrimmage. This time they will line up in the double wing. They will get it to the halfback on the outside. Argenbright, they will have the first down. Clear out to the 45-yard line as number 5 is the ball carrier. Will pick up the first down. About a gain of 7 by Ryan Pfizer.
Yeah, where Ryan was that time running the ball, he came from the right wing, just behind the right tight end, and they kind of like a reverse, if you will, just around the outside, and wind up picking up the first down.
With the double wing, you've got a lot of different options coming out of there,
Absolutely.
where you've got the double wing, you've got the halfback, quarterback can run it. Got a lot of different looks coming out of the double wing.
Yep.
This time, the right wing goes in motion. They give it to the halfback.
There's a fumble, I heard.
Goes back to the line of scrimmage as number 29 takes it. Gain of about 2 on the play.
Radke, one of the guys in on the tackle. I'm sure there were others.
Yeah, and just like any offense, guys, this double wing offense, it can be very, very effective if you got kids that carry out those fakes well as well. Fake to the fullback and give on the reverse like they did on that first down run.
We have seen the Beloit Trojans demonstrate that more than once.
Absolutely.
Double wing formation once again. Allen under center. This time they will give it to the wing, bounces out the outside. Nice job. We do have a penalty flag thrown in the area of a holding, I believe. That should bounce them back as number 25 gets got 3 on the play, but it should bring him back 10 from that spot.
Flag is down.
Actually thrown at the line of scrimmage as well. So, holding is the call.
Yes, sir.
And that will back him up 10.
Yeah, Lions doing a good job against the run so far here. You know, being able to stiffen up a little bit more against these guys so far as compared to last week. So hopefully they can keep that going.
Well, even in the second half, we got more effective against the run.
Absolutely.
Against Sacred Heart last week.
Second down and 18.
Second down from the Tiger 37-yard
Trips
line.
to the left, one to the right, shotgun formation. So snap, has some pressure coming, throws it up in the air, and overthrows his receiver. Nice pressure by number 60 for the Minneapolis Lions, Zach Davis. Zach had great pressure coming in, untouched basically. Kind of a screen type of play where a lot of times you will let the defensive end go, but that was almost too much of a let go.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Pressure wind up causing the incompletion. Absolutely.
They will come back to the line of scrimmage, third down and 18. This time they'll send trips to the right, to the left, shotgun formation. Rolls back, once again has some pressure, throws across the middle. Had a man down there.
Way over
Just
the head.
overthrew him though. So either team yet to get a pass completion yet tonight. This time they will punt again, I believe.
Yep. What Washington County did that time, tried to run a combination route with a post on the outside, a out route from the inside guy, and had number 5. If he would have kept running, maybe he catches that ball. So.
Got an equipment malfunction here. So
Official timeout for equipment.
number 62 will check in. Thomas Brown, 5'7" junior for the Lions, checks in for number 53, Brant Radke.
So how old is your little lionette down there? 4?
She's 5.
5,
She's
okay.
5. Yep, in kindergarten this year. You betcha.
Fourth down now.
Standing about his 24-yard line to punt the ball for a high snap once again. Much better punt though. Fair catch called by Argenbright at the 40-yard line. Punt of about 23 yards on the punt. Much better punt by the punter for Washington County. Minneapolis will take over here at the 4:55 mark. Scoreless ball game here in the first quarter as the Minneapolis Lions and the Washington County Tigers doing battle here at Lion Country Stadium. Jason Cosart, Dale Leach, myself, Scott Osherman, as the Lions trying to bounce back after a tough loss against league foe Sacred Heart last week.
We have a timeout with 4:55 to go in the first quarter. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. Minneapolis Lions. In conjunction with new carpet prices starting at $1.50, Santa Fe Carpet also carries quick step wood laminates, vinyl flooring, tile, even home decor. Salina's bottom line carpet price is at Santa Fe Carpet, 4 blocks south of St. John's Military School.
I think that is a new sponsor of ours.
We have 2 new sponsors.
2 new sponsors this week. Well, we want to say thank you to our new sponsors. We could not do this without you. We greatly appreciate that. It is a great service to their clients, to our friends that stay at home that can't make it out. So thank you very much to our sponsors. Argenbright will line up in a shotgun. Eckert will be in the backfield. Next time he'll come up under center. Trips to the right, one to the left. Eckert the lone halfback. Drops back, throws a quick hitch out to Macy and just goes right out of his hands for the incomplete. Had running room ahead of him.
Absolutely.
And I think that's
Not
got the cart before the horse.
Not a bad idea there at all. Good play call. They're playing real soft away from Grayson George's side, and he did have some running room there.
This time they'll send Grayson George and Casey Argenbright, Kyler Macy to the left. Shotgun formation, Eckert in the backfield. Yoxel on the outside. High snap, and he's going to be sacked for a loss. Big pressure, number 51 in on the tackle as Brett Vogt as well as Courtneyers in on the tackle. Brett Vogt, loss of about almost 10 on the play. loss of about 8. Bring up a 3rd down and 17. Casey will be credited with the loss.
Third and 17 now.
Shotgun formation, 3rd and 17, trips to the right. This time Argenbright rolls to the outside. He's going to keep it himself, bounces in, still on his feet, and he's going to be taken out of bounds. Nice pickup right there as he's taken out at the 44-yard line. Casey makes up the 7 and gains about another 3 on the play. We'll bring up a 4th down. Actually, he gets about almost 12 on the play.
4th and 6, unfortunately.
Almost 10 yards on the play.
Yeah, just a kind of a QB sweep there was all that was, just around the right side, and picked up some good yardage there.
Yoxel will punt the ball here on 4th down at the 30. And it's going to be taken. He bounces the outside, kicks up from the inside, still on his feet, and gets it all the way up to the 40. Return of about 22 on the return.
Another instance of where our punt outran our cover, and the back wised up this time and backed up to get the ball and was able to get a good start.
Exactly what I was going to say there, Dale. Just a line drive punt there, and when he caught it, our stingers on both sides were about 15 to 20 yards away, so he had some running room there.
3:54 left to go in the first quarter, scoreless ball game. I formation for Washington County.
I-4, yeah.
They get it to the fullback. He bounces on the outside. Argenbright's got to get him, and he can't. Fullback's got some speed. Grayson George going to get him. No, he doesn't. Wow.
Off tackle.
Off tackle fullback takes it 60 yards for the touchdown. Wow.
I saw him running that eye in the warm-ups, so I was kind of surprised to see him come out in the double wing.
Yeah, just kind of like you guys said, went more off tackle that time, and was able to find some daylight and got it in the end zone. Gonna go for 2 here.
Spread.
And quarterback flushed out the right-hand side. He's got a little bit of running room, and he throws it up in the air.
Nope.
And he gets it.
Wow, what a catch.
Catches it.
Oh,
there
okay.
he called it incomplete.
Okay.
There we go.
That's a heck of a catch from here.
Wow.
Now that was after I learned some new language last Saturday. That was the pistol offense.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, where you've got the back lined up and directly in back of the quarterback.
Shotgun formation, basically. A short shotgun formation and one eye back right behind him.
Mm-hmm.
I was sitting there watching that K-State game. I said, what's the pistol? I never heard of that. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. Lions down 6-0.
A car accident? High winds damaged your property? To protect you, the Scott Osherman Agency is the place to go. American Family Insurance has been providing security and peace of mind for over 80 years. Call the Scott Osherman Agency in Minneapolis, your American Family Insurance agent.
R&J Tax Services, the most dependable tax service in Salina, is open every Monday through Friday, 52 weeks out of the year. Have tax questions? Call R&J Tax Services in Salina.
Number 51 will step in to punt the ball for Washington County. Back deep will be Argenbright as well as Eckert. And, weak kick. I hope we got on that one.
Sure.
Luckily,
looked like
our line stayed and didn't turn their backs. Nice job
Absolutely.
by Brant Radke.
Yeah.
So many times you see that front line turn their backs. Brant Radke kept his eye on and stayed right with it, and he come up with the ball.
Yep.
Only 11 yards on the kick. So, nice job.
Now with all the pressure on the quarterback last series, guys, this is where we saw some quarterback draws last week and some nice yardage picked up by Casey.
Casey under center. Pitch it quickly out to Macy. Macy has a little bit of corner. Wow, that's some speed by the number 63. Wow. Number 63, Alex Parker, a defensive tackle senior. I'll tell you, I don't know. He had some speed coming from the backside.
Yeah. And
Nice job.
Kyler had a couple of blockers in front of him, waiting for things to develop there as well. But yeah, just
Chased
like
down
you
from
said.
behind.
Yep, chased down from behind from the interior there.
I was rather surprised to see the tackler throw his legs like that after the tackle.
Yeah.
I was kind of waiting for a flag.
Trips to the left, one to the right. Eckert in the backfield with Argenbright.
No.
Casey just going to have to fall on it, and he does.
Yep, about all you can do there. Just live to play another down and you know, don't lose the ball.
Going to lose about 14 on the play, though. Wow. Just a high snap over the head. Third down and about 25 on the play.
Third and long now for Minneapolis.
Shotgun formation. One receiver out the right, one to the left, two in the backfield. They roll out the outside, throws across the middle, has Grayson George. Does he catch it? Yes, he does. Grayson George goes up in double coverage and pulls that one down. A gain of about 20 on the play. Nice pass by Casey Argenbright. Great catch by Grayson George.
4th and 6, though.
Yeah, nicely done by Grayson George that time, going up in between defenders, like you said, Scott, and just wanting the ball, just going up and getting his mitts on it and bringing it down. Gonna go for it here.
Lines up under center, may drop back, we'll see. To the left, one to the right. They're showing, and they got a jump right there.
Good
nice job right there.
It won't get us a first down, unfortunately, but it'll get us a lot closer.
It'll be a lot closer.
Yeah.
Just about to say, this is where you tell your defense to watch the ball.
Encroachment the call against the Tigers.
Well, it might.
Yeah,
Where
looks
they're
like
placing
it.
it, I'd say
Looks
it's
like
first
it's
down.
first down.
They're going to measure it.
Yep.
You know, I'm proud of them. I'm proud of them. Last week I felt like we deserved a measurement and we didn't get it.
Absolutely.
Nice job of this officiating crew to go ahead and humble themselves and say, okay, let's go ahead and measure this to make sure. And we do have it by about a half a football. So first down for the Lions after the 5-yard penalty. Lions will have it at the Washington County 41.5.
Pretty good recovery for the Lions there, coming back from a 3rd and forever and being able to pick up a first down.
That's back-breaking for a defense.
You bet.
6-0 here. Washington County with the lead at the minute 18 mark. The little girl doesn't want to throw the football. So, okay, I'm watching the cheerleader. Sorry about that, folks. Throws the outside.
Oh. Just let him a little bit too much, just out of his grasp there.
It's been a while since I've seen Coach Mick run this offense. His first 2 or 3 years here, this was a staple. A little flare out to the back.
We had some speed coming out of the back.
Yeah. And if you got speed and you catch that thing in stride, that is tough to stop.
2nd down and 10. 2 to the right with the tight end. 1 to the left. Shotgun formation for Argenbright. Eckert in the backfield. Little counter to Jake.
Draw.
Jake has a little draw there. Gets to the outside. Still on his feet. Has 10 plus some more. And he's knocked out of bounds. Nice job, Jake Eckert, as he gets at least 15 on the play.
His longest run of the year.
Maybe 17. Nice job by Jake Eckert.
Move the chains.
You betcha. Very good play call there by the offensive coaches there. Washington County's line is just pinning their ears back, trying to get that pressure on, and they ran right by that play there.
Longest carry of the year, as you said, by Jake Eckert. Nice to see Jake get involved.
Absolutely.
Trips the right-hand side. Argenbright under center, 1 to the left. Eckert the halfback. They pitch to Eckert. They have some coverage out there. Kicks it up, still on his feet, gets it to about the 20. Gain of about 4. Nice defense by Washington County there. he had containment over there, had nice blockers ahead of him. Washington County just fought through the blocks.
Yeah, and I don't know how well Jake can throw the ball, but what you may see see that setting up a halfback pass from Jake to Grayson George coming from the backside on a post.
That would be nice. I don't know that we've seen that yet, but you're right. It could set it up.
Shotgun formation for Argenbright. Counter, gets it to Eckert, still on his feet, takes it down to the 15-yard line before he's taken down. Nice job. Once again, a little draw play. Gain of about 4 on the play.
And the quarter is going to come to a close with the Washington County is at the Tigers.
Yes, it is.
Leading the Lions 6-0. We'll be back.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School linebackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of the Lions games. Join them as they support student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions, we're with you all the way.
Bennett Autoplex supports the Minneapolis Lions. At Bennett Autoplex Salina, you'll find a small-town family atmosphere with great prices on new and used cars, new GMC trucks and SUVs. Serving their customers since 1957, Bennett Autoplex Salina.
This internet broadcast is made possible by Don Allison at Santa Fe Carpet in Salina. New carpet prices start at $1.50 per square foot. All colors in plain or plush styles, including popular 94-ounce carpet. Financing is available at Santa Fe Carpet, 4 blocks south of St. John's Military School.
St. John's Military School. Oh, that's Sunflower Carpet.
4 blocks south.
Okay, I was gonna say they're advertising us. I wasn't paying attention. Sorry about that, Sunflower Carpet.
My son teaches there. Their student population has grown quite a bit. They're up over 200, and they're probably advertising for some more students. I don't know.
3rd down and about 3 for the Lions at the 15-yard line as we get ready to start the second quarter here. Got the little older girls out there right now. This time they will go
kind of a bunch set to the left here.
They give it to Eckert. Eckert bounces up, and he'll get it down to about the 13-yard line. Still going to be short. Gain of maybe 1 on the play. We'll bring up a 4th down and a long 1, short 2. So.
A good drive here by the Lions, and what you, of course, hope to come away with is some points here. Just hopefully at least get this game tied.
Ball is on the 13-yard line, not the 18. Trips to the right-hand side. Argenbright under center. Casey will keep it himself, lunges forward. Depending on where he gets the spot, I don't think he got it. Awfully close, depending on where the spot's at.
Well, they're right deep.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
My mistake.
Their right defensive end was awful bouncy there. I was waiting for him to move across.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's trying to get us to jump.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah. Looked like at first we were trying to draw him off there, but yeah, good hard count, and then Casey just take it on a sneak and get the first down there.
Connor and Ace comes out. Forte goes in. As both sophomores, Connor and Ace, 219 pounds. Sean Forte, 203. That's a good future.
Yeah, absolutely. Shotgun
formation for Argenbright. This time he bounces on the inside, keeps it, takes it to the 10. Gain of 1 before he's taken down. They were looking at the pitch.
Yeah.
Defensive end. Linebacker sealed it in case he didn't have anywhere to go.
Yeah, just kind of stuffed that up on the edge there, Scott, and Casey, about all he could do. The only option was to tuck it up and try and get what he could out of it.
Good crowd here tonight as they're cheering on the Minneapolis Lions.
It was a very nice crowd. Washington brought a good crowd.
They did. I formation.
Hour and a half away.
For Minneapolis. This time they pitch it to Macy. Macy's still on his feet as he gets it down to maybe the 12-yard line. Excuse me, 8-yard line. Sorry about that. Gain of about 3 on the play. So
Yep, doing most of this, Lions pulling this drive off mostly on the ground with sweeps and draws to Jake Eckert, and just trying to get some lead blockers out in front of those guys and picking up nice yardage.
We've got to do it to make their defense back off Grayson George.
You betcha.
Yep. Trips to the right-hand side, one to the left. Eckert in the backfield. Argenbright rolls in the outside. Oh, has some pressure, flushed up, still on his feet, lunges back to almost gets to the line of scrimmage. Actually, he's going to lose 3 on the play. We'll bring up a 4th down and 8.
Sorry, Scott.
No, go ahead.
It looked like that time number 60, guys, he's lined up outside linebacker, kind of a corner type out on the receivers, and then just blitzed from that corner spot and was able to blow it up.
We were going to see the field goal attempt here.
Yep.
Yoxel in to try to kick this from about the 27-yard attempt. Nope.
Andrew's woes continue here. We won't get on him. We want him to get out of his funk.
You betcha.
Off to the left-hand side, so the field goal is no good at the 8:59 mark.
Yeah, now move on, of course, if you're Minneapolis, and stuff them back here and get good field position for your offense again.
They come out in the I formation again. Why not?
Yep.
They look to the fullback, and they give it to the halfback, and he's going to break it open. Casey Argenbright's not going to be able to catch him. Oh my goodness. 90-yard.
80.
90. Ball's
you're
10.
right.
90-yard run by the quarterback Cody Allen.
Yeah, what they did there, just kind of a set up by the last touchdown run, fake to the fullback, and then quarterback just keeping around the end, and was able to get around the corner and sprint for a touchdown.
I thought for sure the fullback had it.
Mm-hmm. Sure looked like it. Did a good job of carrying out his fake.
Wow.
Couple big plays by Washington County here to go up 12-0.
60-yarder and a 90-yarder.
Mm-hmm.
Shotgun formation to go for the 2-point conversion. They fake the reverse. They bounce the outside. He's going to get into the corner for the 2-point conversion.
Cody Allen with a keeper, and he is into the corner of the end zone for the 2-point.
Makes the score Washington County 14. Minneapolis, the goose egg, big 0. 8:46 to go in the second quarter. We'll be back after a word from the sponsor.
Todd and Shelley Wilson with Wilson Shields Funeral Home offer affordability and dignity. They know that the Minneapolis Lions will have a great season and want to wish them the best. Wilson Shields Funeral Home, our family serving your family.
CNR Plating and Kevin's crew would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. CNR Plating, a Lions sports backer, wants to wish the Minneapolis Lions a great season. CNR Plating, a Lions sports backer.
Eagle Communications, home of ECTV, high-speed internet, 910 KINA News Talk and 99 KG Country, proud sponsors of Lions sports coverage. Listen to the live broadcast on 910KINA.com or on your local Eagle Cable Channel 8.
Welcome back to Minneapolis. 14-0 here. And this time they will kick it off and kick it to Argenbright at the 15. Casey bounces it up. Nice defense by, nice defense by special teams by Washington County. They get about 15 on the kickoff return. Nice kick though by Washington County as they get about 30 yards on the kick.
Yeah. And in a matter of seconds there, guys, Minneapolis looking at cutting in that lead, just being down 6-3, and just like that, 14-0.
Trips to the right-hand side, one in the backfield, one to the left. Shotgun formation for Argenbright. Decent snap. He's going to face out of the pocket, throws it up in the air. It's going to be intercepted. And he misses the tackle, still on his feet, and there's could be a horse collar there. Thank goodness, got his jersey, he said.
Yeah.
The interception And
Ball was a little
Washington
short.
County will have it at the Minneapolis 15-yard line.
Yeah, Washington County doing a good job on Grayson George so far, just putting their best athlete on him, number 4, and then bracketing over the top with some help with number 5, and did a good job, Allen picking that ball off, and sets Washington County up with good field position again.
1st and 10 from the Lion 35. We got to see what we can do to figure out this I formation.
Yeah, they line up back on the I again. As we'll pull the defense in a little tighter. And we should have a delay game. So, delay game is the call, as that will back them up 5 yards. Jason, what does the defense need to do to adjust on this?
You know, I would say just, you know, play your assignments. You know, one thing as a coach, I know, you know, it reminds me a little bit of Smith Center's often, or Beloit, like you guys have seen. They get you sucked in so much, you just get used to diving down on that fullback and taking that away. Stay with your assignments. Take care of the quarterback if he keeps the ball.
And they bounce at the outside.
Counter sweep there.
And this, once again, has a little bit of running room. Grayson George will take him out, but he's going to gain 11 on the play, which will be enough for a first down.
Not just a straight counter sweep that time, pulling the right guard and right tackle out in front of the back there and picking up the first down.
Hey, that's they had ran 2 consecutive plays for touchdowns.
Yeah.
So we stop them there. But they have it down deep in line Country State territory at the 23-yard line. I formation once again, one receiver out to the right-hand side, quarterback under center. Quarterback keeps it himself, counters, and is taken at the 20-yard line. Nice defense by the Lions.
Yeah, better job that time, Scott. Had a guy on the pitch, man. Had the quarterback taken care of as well. He got what he could and stuffed that play up.
Official timeout. Change the ball.
As Washington County will come back to the line of scrimmage, ball on the Minneapolis 21. This time they'll set up in the double wing. Fake the fullback, give it to the halfback, sweep on the outside, has running room, and he's going to bounce it in. Out of penalty flag, though.
I think our defensive end got held on the end there is what they're going to
He
call.
had a ton of running room,
Yep.
so that wide, I would hope that's coming back.
Yeah.
So holding is the call.
Yeah.
That will back him up from the spot.
Ball's at the flags at the 16.
So put on the 26. About an 8-yard penalty.
2nd, 14. And we have a timeout by the Tigers.
Timeout called by Washington County. We'll take one with them at the 7:39 mark. Your Minneapolis Lions trail 14-0 against the Washington County Tigers. You're listening to 910canada.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 8.
The State Bank of Delphus and Glasgow and the Ottawa County Bank in Minneapolis are locally owned community banks committed to making your banking experience as easy and personal as possible. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Lambert Insurance, Kent Lambert can make shopping for insurance easy. With insurance plans changing all the time and costs increasing constantly, getting coverage you need at affordable rates can be a challenge. Let Lambert Insurance in Minneapolis help.
It's fast, it's furious, and it's fun. It's Minneapolis Raceway. Minneapolis Raceway has brought you exciting races to Central Kansas and will continue the tradition. Minneapolis Raceway will give you and your family some of the most exciting races ever seen. Go Lions!
Salina Spring and Axle, specializing in all your suspension, alignment, and brake needs for over 50 years. Located at 672 South Broadway, just north of Crawford Street in Salina.
Welcome back to Minneapolis as your Lions trail 14-0 here against the Washington County Tigers here. 2nd and 14 here in the 2nd quarter. Ball on the Minneapolis 26-yard line. little off eye formation, a little different looking eye though, guys. They fake the handoff. Quarterback keeps the right-hand side, bounces up the inside. Nice defense by the Lions as they hit him at the line of scrimmage. Maybe gain of 1 on the play, 2.
Washington County looking to continue to try to attack the perimeter of the Lion defense there, and got some stiffening up here by the Lions here, doing a good job forcing them in 3rd and long.
Shotgun formation this time, one to the right, to the left. Good snap. Throws it up in the air and intercepted by Grayson George. He's got it at the 20, still on his feet, cuts it back in, gets it to the 40. Nice job by Grayson George as he picks off one just in his breadbasket. Nice job, Grayson George.
I think it was tipped by the
yeah, it was.
Yep, just an out route there at that time by the number 29, the fullback, and it went off his, just a little too high, went off his mitts and went into Grayson, and that's now +2 turnover ratio for the Lions. Now let's, hopefully we get some points out of it this time.
First down, Minneapolis.
Okay, shotgun formation, trips to the right-hand side, 1 to the left. High snap fakes the handoff to Eckert. Argenbright keeps himself, bounces to the inside, still on his feet as he gets it up to about the 46-yard line. Gain of 6 by Casey Argenbright.
Just a zone read that time by Casey, faking to the back and getting some running room up inside that time, picking up 6 yards.
Have got to capitalize on this turnover, though. Last time we had it deep in their territory and couldn't capitalize. This time we've got had a little bit more yardage to go, but still take advantage of it. Shotgun formation for Argenbright. Trips the right-hand side, Eckert in the backfield. Rolls the outside, keeps it himself, bounces. Nice block by Eckert. Still on his feet as Argenbright takes it up to the 47-yard line. Great block by Jake Eckert.
57 is down, holding his knee.
That's Sean Forte.
It's not good news.
Well, Casey's hobbled a little bit too at quarterback as well.
That's not a good sign. So Casey's going to try to walk that one off. We will go ahead and take a break here as Minneapolis Lions are trailing right now 14-0. We've got an injured player, so we will take a break with them. You're listening to 910KNA.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 8.
At Robertson Monument, they believe that supporting community activities is very important. That's why they're sponsors of Lion Sports. Minneapolis is a great town to live in, and Robertson Monument hopes you make it to as many games as possible.
Top 10 individual places by division.
Tonight's game coverage is brought to you by Santa Fe Carpet, where a new carpet starts at $1.50 per square foot. Santa Fe Carpet now has Soft Sense by Bliss, the softest, smartest carpet ever in 48 colors. Salina's bottom line carpet price, Santa Fe Carpet, 4 blocks south of St. John's Military School. That's a good sign. See Sean Forte walking off the field under his own power there, limping a little, but could be much worse. It's not.
It's like a cramp, maybe. They're trying to work it out.
Yeah,
it looks like a cramp in the left calf. So Connor Nace maybe come in. Is that right?
Yeah.
Looks like number 77. Yeah.
When I saw him clutching at his knee, I thought, oh no. But
shotgun formation for Argenbright. 1st and 10. Drops back, looks to pass, and throw it in the air. Has Grayson George, has him open at the 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Nice job by the Lions. This time, the safety bot came forward. Nice job by Casey Argenbright. 53-yard touchdown pass.
Yeah, just like Scott said that time, number 5, Ryan Pfizer, or Fisher, which however you pronounce that, he came up on that, and Grayson was able to sneak behind him up the sideline in case, and Casey got it over the safety's head and Grayson took it in for the score.
And they will try to kick the extra point as ball's down, kick is up, and it is good.
There we go.
Nice job. We needed that, guys.
Yeah.
Andrew Yoxel needed that one.
Yeah. If anything, for all that, in between the ears, get him right in between the ears there.
The toe gives up his record.
We're laughing at Howard. The toe Coatney is, we joked around with him last week, and his record has just been beaten.
Yes, he's number 2 now. Congratulations, Andrew Yoxel. 14-7, 5:52 to go in the second quarter. The Lions trail by 7. We'll be back.
City Pharmacy has brought you quality professional pharmaceuticals since 1963. Joe and Amber Wool will help you with your medications, durable medical equipment, cosmetics, gifts, and greeting cards. Your hometown pharmacy, City Pharmacy in downtown Minneapolis.
Where do you go when you need groceries? Jeans IGA, of course. Jeans is proud to be a sponsor of Minneapolis sports and hopes that you'll encourage your children to be as competitive in the classroom as they are in sports. Jeans IGA, a proud sponsor of today's game.
Welcome back to Lion Country Stadium. The Lions getting ready to kick off here after their touchdown, making the score 14-7.
Nice answer by Minneapolis right there, guys.
Absolutely.
We needed that one right there, and they answered it nicely.
I was just getting ready to say, too, guys, how Washington County is doing a good job taking away Grayson George. And sure enough, he comes out and got to take care of him every single play. That's what you got to do.
Andrew Yoxel to kick the ball off. And it's a nice kick. And it's taken by number 55 at the 15-yard line. Still on his feet, bounces up, has the running room, and he's taken out of it. Wow. Just like that, on special teams, they answer with a 85-yard kickoff return. Wow. Wow, guys.
Yep. Good job that time by the returner, number 5. I believe it's pronounced Fisher. He, was the safety on that last play and gave up the touchdown to Grayson George, but does a good job of forgetting that play and coming back and making a big special teams play. Just as the Lions just cut it down to 7, now it's all of a sudden right back up to 13.
And they will try to go for the 2-point conversion here. They're one for 2 so far, and we're gonna have to delay a game.
Oh, timeout.
Okay, timeout. So, wow, guys. Tough one right there as Washington County comes back and just answers a huge one right there.
Big plays, guys. Big play. 3 big plays by Washington County. 60, 85, and 90, if I'm not mistaken, on the scoring plays.
Santa Fe Carpet is a proud supporter of the Minneapolis Lions. In conjunction with new carpet prices starting at $1.50, Santa Fe Carpet also carries quick-step wood laminates, vinyl flooring, tile, even home decor. Salina's bottom line carpet price is at Santa Fe Carpet, 4 blocks south of St. John's Military School.
A car accident? High winds damaged your property? To protect you, the Scott Osherman Agency is the place to go. American Family Insurance has been providing security and peace of mind for over 80 years. Call the Scott Osherman Agency in Minneapolis, your American Family Insurance agent.
Welcome back to Minneapolis as Washington County will line up in an I to go for the 2-point conversion. They fake the handoff, quarterback keeps it himself, and he does not get it.
Yep.
Nice job as the 2-point conversion is no good.
Quarterback just trying to follow the fullback into the end zone that time, and Lions did a good job of stiffening up on the interior and taking care of it.
So that makes the score 20-7 as the Lions trail right now. Coach Mick came and talked to our Lions Club yesterday and talked about special teams being one thing that hurt us last week, and our kicking game has gotten better, but we gave up a big one right there.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I was going to say. It was one of the keys for the Lions tonight. Put you always hear the phrase "put the special in special teams." Coach Snyder has done that for years at K-State. Frank Beamer at Virginia Tech. Just some of them schools in college that win games by that, and that's what you want to do. You want to be solid on special teams.
Sure like to see us kick one, return one here.
Yes.
As Vogt gets ready to kick from the 40, he does kick it, kicks it right towards Jake Eckert. He'll pick it up at the 10-yard line and has a block right there. He takes and a penalty flag.
Yeah, be a
block in the back there.
I did not see holding or something. Yeah.
I didn't see a holding.
Yeah.
Apparently it was a block in the back or something. 12-yard kickoff return. Block in the back is the call against the Lions. Back us up 10 from there. Is that a 10 or 15?
I believe 10, Scott. Yep. Was it the 11? Yeah.
It's not a personal foul, so.
No.
It's not called a block in the back either. It's
illegal use of the hand.
Yeah.
That is.
Minneapolis start out at their own 11-yard line. Shotgun formation for the Lions. Eckert in the backfield, trips to the right, one to the left is Grayson George. Wow. And Eckert is hit hard at the line at the 6-yard line. And nobody picked him up.
Mm-hmm. Two guys right in Jake Eckert's lap right as soon as he got that ball, and nothing that Jake could do except for just to hold on to the ball, basically.
So the Lions will come back to the line of scrimmage here. Trips to the right-hand side, one to the left. Eckert in the backfield. Argenbright under center. Second down and 14. Quick pass out to Macy. Macy catches it, still on his feet. Nice catch by Kyler Macy, as he will pick up about 7 on the play.
They were on that too. They were right at that ball. It made me hold my breath for a second.
Mm-hmm.
6-yard gain on the play.
Yeah, those kind of plays, guys, at any level, you see that little flare out to the receiver, a little screen to the receiver, and if your receiver in front of you doesn't block very well, then, yeah, you're going to have a defender right in your lap as you're catching that ball, or he'll pick it off and take it into the end zone.
Shotgun formation, to the right, to the left. Argenbright rolls to the left-hand side.
A little out and up.
And tipped away by number 4, Allen, as they had double, if not triple coverage over here on Grayson George. Will bring up a 4th down and 7.
Yeah, trying to hit Grayson on a out and up route that time, trying to pump fake, try and get that safety to bite, and then run Grayson up the sideline and hit something big.
Last week it worked for a touchdown, and that was Dylan Crossan in the tight end position coming across the middle.
4th and 7.
The Ox will stand at about his goal line. Nice kick, and it's rolling nicely. And we'll take it all the way down to the 42-yard line. So a nice kick by the Lions as about a 48-yard punt.
Yeah.
Nice job by Andrew Yoxel. Washington County, though, will take over at the 42-yard line. 3:57 left to go in the second quarter. 20-7, Washington County on top. So, Minneapolis defense will try to tighten them up here. I formation for Washington County. They will hand it back out to the halfback, goes the outside, and gets in first down territory. They're getting around on the outside. We're almost going to have to pull a defensive back or somebody out wide on that to try to stop him. That was a gain of 18 yards on that play.
Yeah, Washington County's doing a good job on those sweeps, Scott, of being able to pin the defensive end inside, and they're just running around him and picking up good yards there. Now, if you're the Lions here, of course, you're going to get the ball first in the second half, so you will definitely want to stiffen up here and keep them from putting another score on the board.
I formation once again. This time they will go the fullback, and the fullback nearly has it stripped out of his hands. Minneapolis trying to strip it. Savage Number 29 takes it to the Minneapolis 39, gain of 2.
Yep. Not a bad idea to try for the ball there, try and get third turnover from Washington County and then give your offense some time to drive, but at the same time, definitely make the tackle and don't let them bust another big play.
2nd down and 8 coming up here for Washington County Lions. So still a little humid out, guys, and
yeah,
wonder how much that's weighing on them. This time the quarterback keeps himself, rolls the outside, is looking to pass, and throws it up in the air. As he come up, they say, oh wow! I thought Kyler had an interception there. They say no. Both officials back there, and Kyler did a great job of going after that one. And now Minneapolis has got another player down.
77.
Number 57 again.
77.
Huh?
77.
Connor Nace this time.
Holding his arm.
2 young sophomores getting some playing time, and Connor Nace and Sean
Forte.
Forte.
In a big collision there. I think 2 Lions and the quarterback met.
Well, too bad there, guys, that we can't get a replay look there. Have Coach Mick throw the red flag, take a look at it, but we don't quite have the technology for that, unfortunately.
Nope.
He just must have had a bum elbow there. What do you call those crazy?
Tennis elbow?
Tennis elbow, crazy bum.
Yeah, hitting the funny bone.
Yeah. He walks off.
Yeah.
So 3rd down and 8 coming here for Washington County. Kyler Macy almost comes away with an interception there, very close. Would have been a big one right there.
Absolutely. And now you got them in 3rd and long, and hopefully you can put the clamps down here and stuff. As I see lighting popping off to the east out there. Thank God it's
fortunately it's a
long ways away. It looks like maybe over toward Manhattan area. But yeah, definitely want the Lions to stiffen up here. Like I said, they're going to get the ball first in the second half and cut into that lead here.
As both teams will come to the line of scrimmage here. 3:05 left to go in the first half. Long first half today, guys.
Yeah.
Shotgun formation for the quarterback for Washington County. To the right, to the left. They fake the handoff. Nice containment. Oh, nice job by Minneapolis. They do get him. Great job by number 82 for Minneapolis. Dylan Crossan does get the tackle there because Allen, their quarterback, had some daylight to the left
Yes, he did.
Yeah. Go ahead, Jason.
Oh, sorry, Dale. Yeah, just a little quarterback draw that time, tucking it up and trying to get it, and Dylan was able to take care of it there.
I was just going to say the first Lion threw, I didn't see who it was, to the outside and forced the QB to go in, which ran him up into the rest of the Lions.
Looks like they will. They're gonna go ahead. They've got everyone in tight. Whether or not they punt or not, high snap. That will go through the end zone. And that will bring it back to the 20-yard line. So a 20-yard, net 20-yard punt for Washington County. So Minneapolis will take over here at the 2:13 mark here in the second quarter. We need to have a 2-minute drive here to get a score here, guys.
We got a 2-minute offense.
Yeah, something you work on just about every day in practice, your 2-minute offense. And hopefully we can come out with points here and then get the ball first in the second half.
As they will line up with 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Eckert in the backfield, a shotgun for Argenbright. Rolls the left-hand side, steps with the pass, throws across the middle, has Kyler Macy, great catch. Nice job, Kyler Macy, great pass by Casey Argenbright. Kyler Macy needed that one as well.
Absolutely, good confidence builder for him. And what Minneapolis did on that time there, Scott, ran Grayson George on an out and up the sideline. Kyler just kind of traced behind him and settled in there, and Casey was able to deliver the ball to him there for a nice gain.
Kyler Macy and Andrew Yoxel to the left. Tight end is Dylan Crossan to the left, Grayson George to the right. Eckert in the backfield. Drops back to pass, rolls the right-hand side this time, throws it up to Grayson George, has it, and he slides down after the catch, a gain of 6.
Just a simple out route that time by Grayson, and and the ball was on the near hash, so he had a lot of room out there to make a move and get more yardage, but just slipped on the play.
Minute 22 left to go here in the first half. They will send, they'll have 2 in the backfield, 1 to the right, 1 to the left. This time he'll roll on the outside, rolls to the left-hand side, throws to Dylan Cross, and Dylan catches it. Dylan's still on his feet, takes it down to about the, it will be a first down.
Stops the clock, move the
Should
chains.
stop the clock, as it does. Gain of about 8 on the play to Dylan Crossan.
I think we've got, what, 2 timeouts left, if I'm not mistaken?
First down for the Lions. This time, 1 to the right, 1 to the left, 2 in the backfield. This time, Argenbright rolls the right-hand side, throws across, has Grayson George, and Grayson will step out of bounds. Nice job, Grayson. A little 6-yard completion for Minneapolis.
47 seconds to go.
And nice to see too, guys, some other receivers getting some key catches and some first downs here, getting them involved as well with Crossan and Macy.
Very much needed. There has to be other targets than George.
You betcha.
Stops the clock. That's a big one too. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end on the left-hand side. Argenbright under center. Has pressure coming, flushed out of the pocket. Nice job by Casey, throws it up. Has Dylan Crossan, and he catches it. Nice job. Great job by Casey Argenbright, and a great catch by Dylan Crossan.
It looked like Washington County just decided to go ahead and blitz their linebackers right up through the A gaps on both sides, through both sides of the center there to try and get to Casey, and did a good job of moving away from that pressure to his left and finding Dylan out in the flat and getting the first down.
41 seconds left here in the first half. Ball on the Washington County 42-yard line. 2 to the right, 1 to the left, crossing the tight end on the left-hand side. Eckert in the backfield. One receiver steps forward, the other one steps back.
That's interesting. Now they're both back.
Drops back, has some pressure coming, flushed out of the pocket, throws it up top,
down.
has him. Oh! Had him down there, but good defense by Cody Allen. Sticks a hand up right at the right time.
And that one was coming back too, Scott, because the Lions did not have enough men up on the line of scrimmage.
I thought so too, and I was a little confused on that one, but legal procedure is the call.
The wide receivers, neither one knew which was supposed to be on the line.
Yeah. Wound up with 5 in the backfield that time when both of them stepped off.
So first down and 15. 35 seconds left. This time Minneapolis will have 2 receivers to the left and
15 now for Minneapolis.
1 to the right, 1 to the left. Eckert in the backfield. They flush him up, steps up in the pocket. Casey's going to run with it, has some running room. Flushed out, still going. Nice job, Casey. Oh, there should be a penalty. Where's the flag on that one? Wow. Casey is thrown out of bounds right there. A little momentum helped him, but wow.
Yeah. Again, there, Washington County bringing a linebacker again to try to get to Casey. It looked like number 25 that time, trying to get in on Casey, and he did a good job of scrambling out of there and picking up some nice yardage, about 11 yards that time. If they're going to send their linebackers, that leaves the middle of that field open.
Second 4 from the 36. 26 seconds remaining in the half.
12-yard carry for Argenbright. 2 in the backfield. Casey under center. 1 receiver right, 1 to the left. Casey rolls the right-hand side, throws it up top. Has Grayson George just a little high. Incomplete pass. Got 21 seconds left. Ball on the 36-yard line. Got to, I don't know how many timeouts we got.
Yeah, I'm not, I could not tell you either. Need to keep track of that a little better, I know. Didn't, just out of Grayson's reach there.
I know we've got it. I know we've got at least 1.
Yeah, I think so, guys. Yeah.
21 seconds left. Ball on the Washington County 36. Shotgun formation for Argenbright. Trips the right, 1 to the left. Eckert in the backfield with him. This time steps forward, and this time it's intercepted, and he's still on his feet. Still on his feet. pitches it,
it's on
and
the
Minneapolis is going to come up with it. How'd they do? Oh my goodness! Coach is going to choose something on that one. Minneapolis dodges a huge bullet right there and gets the first down.
Yeah.
So wow.
2 turnovers on one play.
Turn it 2 all at the same time.
Puts us on the Tigers 30 with 8 seconds to go. First down.
8 seconds left though.
And timeout.
Washington County is going to call a timeout. So. Wow, guys.
Yeah.
I bet a coach is over there just not very happy right now. So we'll take one with them. 20-7.
Tax Services, the most dependable tax service in Salina, is open every Monday through Friday, 52 weeks out of the year. Have tax questions? Call R&J Tax Services in Salina.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School linebackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of the Lions games. Join them as they support student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
Bennett Autoplex supports the Minneapolis Lions. At Bennett Autoplex Salina, you'll find a small-town family atmosphere with great prices on new and used cars, new GMC trucks and SUVs. Serving their customers since 1957, Bennett Autoplex Salina.
Just a reminder to all you Minneapolis parents, if you've had a...
Well, if we weren't going into the wind, I'd like to see a field goal attempt.
Yeah.
47 yards into even a slight breeze, probably.
Daily yawn.
Yep, I think so.
Yeah.
How's that?
That's better.
Yeah, there you go.
Just didn't have your mic up there. First and 10, 8 seconds left. Ball on the 30. Shotgun formation for Argenbright. Rolls the left-hand side. Throws it up hard and high. Throws it in for a touch. Incomplete pass. 1 second left, though. We'll have enough time to get one more play.
One of those where Grayson was jumping high. He was up higher than the defenders.
Yep.
They tipped it first.
Yep, not a bad idea there at all. Good throw by Casey. And still 1 second left on the clock there, so time for another play.
So you called it, and that was a pass the end zone. As they will line back up to, I'm assuming, try to do the same thing.
Yeah.
20-7 here. 1 second left in the first half. Shotgun formation. Casey rolls the left-hand side, throws it up high, goes to bait.
Yep.
Macy. This time, double coverage in there.
I had double, triple coverage on Macy. George was all alone.
Yeah.
So they reacted.
Nice movement by the Lions. They did a great job. They had a run in there going 6 straight pass completions, and then the wheels kind of fell out there at the end. But a couple tough breaks. But Minneapolis will go in at the half trailing 20-7. Minneapolis is going to have to make some adjustments here at the half.
Well, let's take a break while we figure out some stats. We'll be back.
Welcome back to Minneapolis, Kansas, as the Lions trail by a score of 20-7 at the half. And guys, it's been really a big play night is what's killing us. I'll run through some stats here real quick, but we've done a pretty darn good job. We've just given up 3 big plays.
Yeah, absolutely. They had the 90-yard touchdown run by the quarterback, Allen, the 60-yard touchdown run by the fullback, Mitch Savage before that, and then the kickoff return by Fisher right after we scored our touchdown.
Yeah. So run through some stats real quick. Minneapolis had 18 rushing attempts for 38 yards. We had quite a few negatives. Had a bad snap for 14 yards, a couple quarterback sacks. We had some nice runs by both Argenbright and Eckert, but unfortunately they got taken away by some bad snap and a couple sacks. So passing has once again been our positive tonight. 18 passing. 18 attempts, and we were 8 for 18 passing for 118 yards. not too bad for the Lions right there.
Yeah, you'd like to see that percentage up a little bit more. Last week Casey was over 50% completion percentage, and tonight he's 8 for 18, under 50%, just under. So hopefully we can shore that up a little bit and complete more of our balls here in the second half.
For the Washington County Tigers, 0 for 6 passing, rushing 14 attempts for 185 yards. But 150 of those coming on 2 plays.
Yeah, and like last week, getting those yards on the outside, getting the seal on the end, and being able to take the ball around the end. And, I thought that was one of the keys tonight was, of course, to stuff Washington County on the run. And just like you said, Scott, a couple huge plays with those 90-yard and 60-yard runs. And that makes your stats a whole lot better, ups your average a little bit on those.
Yeah, absolutely. Washington County did have the 85-yard kickoff return for a touchdown right after our touchdown. We had 3 good punts. We had a missed field goal attempt. We did have a nice extra point kick. Minneapolis just gave up the 3 big plays, and that's really the difference in the ball game right there.
Yes, it is. One of the things that I thought Minneapolis would have to do tonight, Scott, was get off to a good start, and I thought there for a second that they would. If I remember right, they got the ball in great field position there when the score was still 0-0, but just couldn't quite turn it into points. And from there, Washington County then hit the big run and was able to reel off 3 touchdowns to our 1.
Pretty exciting. I just now realized that I had some stats from a cross-country match here that Coach Meckel gave us. Heston yesterday, broken up into divisions. Minneapolis boys won through Class 4A division, 3rd place as a team. The girls won through Class 4 was 5th place as a team. Top 10 individuals by divisions. Senior Garrett Doherty placed 1st with a time of 16:49. Kylie Gregg placed 6th with a time of 17:09. In the junior division, Colin Trickle placed 4th with a time of 17:38. Sophomore division, Anna Trahan placed 3rd with 16:19. And in the freshman division, Brandon Davis placed 5th with a time of 20:13. Randall Runyon placed 7th. And Lucy Giles placed 3rd with a time of 16:44. Congratulations to our cross-country squad.
Yep.
Great bunch of kids out for cross-country, and pretty exciting to see. Coach Giles has really done a great job of building that program.
You bet. And I talked to Garrett Doherty before the game, saw him coming up here, and of course he's on the basketball squad as well. And said that he shaved 40 seconds off his personal record down there yesterday. So that's a nice little chunk to shave off your PR.
Taking a whack.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. That is.
That of the Lady Lions went to Salina Tuesday and knocked off the Sacred Heart Knights.
Wow.
You bet.
Two matches. Went to 2-1 in the first match, 2-0 in the second match. Very convincing fashion. They kind of got out of kilter in the first game, but got on track and put the Knights away. And the B team boys or football thumped Sacred Heart's B team. And then last night, the junior high football, the B team got beat by Beloit, and the A team had a big squeaker over Republic County, I guess. That's kind of like Doherty shaving 40 seconds off at 66-0. It's 59-0 at halftime.
Yeah.
How did the volleyball?
Unfortunately, the volleyball did not fare very well. The C team was 0-2. The B team was 1 for 2. And the A team was 0-2. So, unfortunately, against Republic County, the junior high volleyball did not fare as well.
So that's kind of a wrap up of the sports activities for Minneapolis High School and junior high in the last week. Since we last talked, the Beloit Trojans come to town Tuesday for volleyball here at Minneapolis. So be sure and come out for that if you can. It will be broadcast on Channel 8 live audio and 19KINA.com with replay on Channel 13.
And I think the junior high travels to Russell on Thursday night. So, but getting back to, as we get ready for about 5 minutes probably before the start of the second half, Minneapolis trails 20-7. And Jason, some of the things that Coach Mick is talking to the boys about, what adjustments these kids going to have to make here in the second half, other than the obvious, giving up the big plays.
Yeah, that's probably on the defensive side of the ball. You want to try and, take care of that outside, take care of the perimeter of your defense with your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, your corners. Try and take care of those sweeps, those counter sweeps, and don't let them break anything big to the outside. Hold them to minimal gains, because you force 3 turnovers, and if you make them maybe run more plays, be more patient, and not get the big play, maybe you get a couple more turnovers, a couple quick, easy scores, and you're right back and you're tied in this game at least.
Well, the biggest thing is not to let those long plays for touchdowns get your psyche down.
Yeah.
You've got to get a stiff upper lip, go after, realize that you're still in this game, just 13 points down, and you can get her done.
Yeah, and that was good to see there in the first half too, Dale. Just like you said, we were driving. We had the field goal lined up to try and cut it to 6-3. That didn't quite work out for us. They come back. They hit the big play, the 90-yard run, and go up 14-0. And then we come back the next offensive possession and got a score right back. Got right back into the game, 14-7. And then, of course, they got the kickoff back on us. But good to see us bounce back there. And then we had another pretty decent drive there. Just didn't have any points to show for it. But we get the ball here in the second half, as I've said a few times now, and hopefully we can get it down to a one-score ball game here to start the second half.
I imagine I don't know if they're going to put more time on the clock, as they put 3 more minutes on the clock.
Yeah.
As the Lions has just gotten out to get stretched to get started here. It has cooled down a little bit. Nice north breeze coming. It has been a humid day all day. As Minneapolis, the other thing I would like to see, Jake Eckert. I'd love to see, and I realize it's hard, they are going to key on Jake Eckert all year long.
Yep.
But it'd be nice to be able to see him be able to get, I don't know, maybe even a little, they've tried a little pass out to the outside to Kyler Macy, and I don't know if that would work in a situation like that, but Jake Eckert has got such good speed, it'd be nice to see us somehow find a way to utilize him.
Jake is the type of back that is not blinding speed out of the blocks, I guess you should say. I mean, once he gets going in the open field, he can shift around, and he's hard to catch. But if you're looking for him and he doesn't have a hole that's not collapsing on him, it takes him just a little bit to get rolling.
Yeah.
And I think our last week's opponent, and so far, except for 1 or 2 plays tonight, they have been keying on that and being able to shut him down for a little bit.
Yep, and what Washington County has said here tonight, by the way that they've played their coverage in the defensive backfield too, is that number 16, Grayson George, is not going to beat us. You're going to have to complete balls to your other receivers, and we did a nice job there for toward that. I believe that last drive we had some nice balls completed to Macy and Crossan, and a couple to Eckert, I think, on one drive as well. Just got to keep that going, spread that ball around, make the defense honor the rest of their guys, because on the opposite side of Grayson, they're playing about, looks like about 10 yards off the receiver. They're giving us some room out there, except for when we put trips over there. Of course, they're playing a guy up closer, but that's why you've seen the quick hitters out there to a receiver with a couple blockers up in front as well.
Well, the team captains are coming out to the center of the field. Lions will have the choice to take the ball here in the second half.
As Minneapolis captains are Grayson George, Jake Eckert, Dylan Crossan as well as Brant Radke for the Lions. Can't see for sure who it is for Washington County.
Washington County will take the win in the fourth quarter, excuse me. Or I don't know what advantage that's going to be for them because they haven't shown any passing efficiency so far.
Yeah.
I've seen that before at other games too, where you know, well, these guys don't got anything, and then all of a sudden they start hitting something.
Absolutely.
Well, and sometimes it's just hitting somebody in the open. But you're right, they've not been effective yet. But I remember when it was a couple years ago, we were in a game that we thought that same thing, and they came back and burned us at a opportune time to win the game. So we will get started here in the second half. Washington County with the lead 20-7 as we get ready to start the second half. Jason Cosart, Dale Leach, myself, Scott Osherman, as the Minneapolis Lions getting ready to receive the ball to start, and they will put Kyler Macy as well as Jake Eckert back to receive. So
with Washington County kicking into the wind here, and Macy and Eckert back deep, Minneapolis hoping for a good field position to start out this second half.
And it is a low kick, kicks towards Macy, kicks it up at the 20. Over on the right-hand side, still on his feet, but he'll take it out to about the 30-yard line, about 12 on the kickoff return. Didn't do a very good job. I tried to keep some stats on kickoff returns and punt returns, and well, I missed a bunch. So I'll try to do a better job in the second half. So Minneapolis will have the ball to start here at the 31-yard line for the Lions. Argon Wright will come into a shotgun formation. Eckert in the backfield with them. Draw to Jake Eckert. Jake.
Good game.
Gets a little bit on to the left-hand side. Gain of about 5 on the play for the Lions.
Yep, didn't notice that time, Scott, if we pulled any linemen, but like I said, they looked like just a draw to Jake, and picked up, 5 yards, good second down and 5 situation.
11:26 left to go in the third quarter. 20-7, Washington County with the lead. Shotgun formation, trips to the right, one to the left. Argenbright rolls the right-hand side, throws across, and incomplete pass.
Pass is incomplete from Argenbright.
So
I kept waiting for a holding play there.
Yeah.
But it didn't drop.
Which is fine with me. It's 3rd down and 5 coming here for the Lions.
I still haven't gotten used to the fact, all the time I went through school, linemen couldn't use their hands. And I still haven't got used to that.
Had to do the old chicken wing kind of look, yeah.
Shotgun formation.
Little quarterback draw.
They get nowhere on that, as Casey will lose some yardage.
Looked like the defensive end, that time number 50, Austin Durst for Washington County, did a good job of crashing down from the edge there and taking care of Casey, grabbing him by the knees that time before he got going.
This Washington County team has 17 upperclassmen. Of course, Minneapolis has 18. But they've got 10 seniors.
Yeah.
Nice punt. Wow, great looking punt there. And bounces out of bounds at the 32-yard line. That was a beautiful spiral.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's kind of English he needed on that punt, with it landed inside the 10 on that first punt.
33-yard punt for Andrew Yoxon. Washington will take over at their own 32.5-yard line. Minneapolis on defense here.
Back to the double wing again.
Mm-hmm.
Just give it to the fullback, and nothing. He's finally taken down.
I'm shocked they've gone back to that. We just stopped it and stopped it and stopped it. They had success out of the eye.
Yep. Yeah, they've shown the Lions a few different looks, like I said, Dale, with that, the eye and, the even a shotgun with double receivers on both sides, with twins on both sides. They've shown some different looks here tonight.
And the pistol.
Yeah, the pistol too. Yep, I can't forget about the pistol.
I'm going to have to watch the pistol. Double wing once again. This time, that ball's on the ground.
Minneapolis has it.
They got it.
Yep.
Quarterback never got it, and I'm not sure who landed on, but whoever it is, he's coming up gimpy.
57,
Number
Forte.
57,
Yep.
Forte has been cramping all night, and he get that boy some potassium, man. So,
Just what
nice job. Hey, he got a great.
Yeah.
He picked up the fumble right there, though.
Kind of a far cry from last week, fellas, with Sacred Heart doing that repeatedly and us not getting on any of them. Nice to see some breaks go Lions' way with that here. Good field position.
Shotgun formation at the 35-yard line of Washington County for the Lions. They go to Crossan. Crossan takes it up the gut, still on his feet. Takes it down to the 30. So Dylan Crossan with his first carry. Gains 5 yards on the play.
That's possibly the first time you've...
Second.
We're seeing the first time Crossan has run the ball.
Last week.
Well, this year.
Last week he ran the ball.
Yeah. This year is the first time we've seen a Crossan run the ball since Martin Crossan.
Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize, Dale. I should let you finish your conversation before I interrupt you. I apologize. So
I might be wrong there, but
I formation. This time they go to Eckert. Eckert bounces the outside, still on his feet at the 20, cuts the tackle, gets it down to the 19-yard line. Nice job by Jake Eckert as he gets about 11 on the carry. Nice job.
That's nice to see. And before that snap, Minneapolis number 63, Allison, I was worried that they were going to throw a flag on that. It looked like he was lined up a little bit in the backfield there. So
Ace comes off with an equipment problem. 76 goes in.
Colby Berry.
Colby
Berry, a 6'2" sophomore at 158 pounds. Some young guys getting some playing time on the line for the Lions. Shotgun formation with Crossan and Eckert in the backfield. High snap gives it to Eckert. Eckert still on his feet and has hit hard at the line. Gets back the line of scrimmage but doesn't get any more.
Tackle made by Alex Parker and Austin Dirk.
Yeah, it looked like the same play that time, guys, as the play before.
Second down after a short game. We'll call it 2nd and 9.
As Minneapolis will come back here. This time Argenbright will go under center here on 2nd and 10. 2 in the backfield. 1 to the right, 1 to the left. Crossan fumbles it, picks it up.
Good job picking it up.
And still managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe lost 1 on the play.
Yeah.
And he is wrapped up by Mitch Savage.
The elusive pigskin when it bounces.
But he did
funny things.
Pick it up.
Yeah, yeah.
So.
Still a couple of downs here, guys. Of course, you're in 4-down territory here to try and pick up a first down.
3rd and 10, is it?
Yep. 3rd and 12. Argenbright under center. Bootlegs to the right, keeps it himself, still on his feet, cuts it over to the right-hand side. Nice open field tackle by number 60, which was, let's see, sorry about that. Scott Miller, a senior defensive back, gets him after Casey. Casey got 5 on the play, though.
Yeah, number 60. He's made some good plays tonight from his position out there. Looked like kind of an outside linebacker type is where he's playing from, and made some nice tackles. Playing with looks like a soft cast on his forearm there.
Field goal attempt. Play stop for an equipment issue.
Andrew Yoxel will try a field goal here. It'll be about a 33-yard attempt. And kick is up.
Good.
Wide to the left, they say. Wow. That was a beautiful kick, but
had the distance.
Had the distance, and it looked straight, but it's no good. So.
Yeah, he definitely hit that well.
Okay, now I screwed up last year. Is that am I correct You and I argued about this last year.
It's from the line of scrimmage to the goal plus 10 yards because of the distance to the field goal plus 7.
Plus 7
right.
from where the ball spot. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, that's the way I've always called it, but so. Quarterback keeps it himself, and he will take it up to the 30, gain of about 8 on the play.
I didn't notice. Were they still on the double wing, or did they go back to the eye there?
It was an eye.
Looked like the eye because he followed the fullback up through there. Didn't quite catch it though.
And it's a 10-yard carry, gets the first down.
And crossing after the first down run by Cody Allen.
Gonna be nothing fancy that Washington County does here, guys. Just gonna keep the ball on the ground, get a nice long sustained drive, and take some time off that clock with a 13-point lead.
I formation. This time they will go to the halfback. Nice job by Minneapolis. They will wrap him up on the left-hand side.
Zach Allison had him and drug him down from behind.
Nice job by Zach Allison. And number 25 gets up gimpy a little bit there. Gain of 6 on the play. Nice job by Zach.
Zach went for about a 3 or 4 yard ride there.
Yeah. I've got you. You're not getting away.
Radke's got some equipment issues. So number 34 will check in for number 25. Jordan Johnson, a sophomore, checks in for senior Isaac Miller. I formation. They'll go to the fullback this time. Quarterback keeps it himself. Ball's on the ground again.
Allen, the ball carrier.
They have it.
Calling him down, huh?
Yes, there we go. Nice job.
Okay.
Nice job.
Okay.
I thought there's no way that ball could be down. That's another fumble.
Wow.
Big one right there, Minneapolis.
Yep.
Another opportunity we've had 3 times tonight that we've taken it over after a turnover within their 40-yard line and have not been able to capitalize on any of them.
Yeah, that's been the key. That's been the difference in the game. Force 5 turnovers, you'd think you're on the opposite side of that 20-7 score, but not the case so far. But hopefully we can get a score here and cut it down to a 1-score game.
I formation for the Lions. One to the right, one to the left. Argenbright under center. They give to Eckert. Eckert bounces up, still on his feet, cuts it in, gets it still going as he gets it down to the 29-yard line. Great effort by Jake Eckert as he will be awfully close to a first down, maybe a gain of 9 on the play. Oh, wow, I'm way off on that one. 8 is the call.
Yeah, great job by Jake that time, Scott, just churning the legs, keeping the legs going. That's why you do the old tire drill and you know, things like putting your hand down on the ground, just keeping your legs going, doing those running back drills.
I formation once again, 2nd and 8, or 2nd and 2. Drops back, throws a quick little out to Grayson George, has the first down as he lunges forward. Nice little pass and catch by Grayson. That's a dangerous play, but it is a pass completion there.
Hey, it worked, baby.
You bet.
I'm not arguing with you. They've just played such tight coverage on him all night. That's on Grayson. We've seen it work for on the other side, but now looking at it right now, they're playing 10 yards off of them.
Yeah, now they've kind of loosened up a little bit, exactly, and giving us the hot route.
Jake takes it up to the 20-yard line, maybe the 21, gain of 3 on the play. 3:55 left to go here in the third quarter, 20-7. Washington County Tigers still with the lead. This time we'll go one to the right, one to the left. I formation for Argenbright. This time
Dylan Crossan.
Crossing the ball carrier.
Gets it up to about the 17-yard line. That will be a gain of 4.
Minneapolis going a little more to the power game here and trying to run it down and get a score here.
Got somebody cramping.
Dylan Cross. Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like there.
82.
So let's go ahead and take a break here. 20-7, Washington County with the lead. We will be back after this word from our sponsors.
City Pharmacy has brought you quality professional pharmaceuticals since 1963. Joe and Amber Wool will help you with your medications, durable medical equipment, cosmetics, gifts, and greeting cards. Your hometown pharmacy, City Pharmacy in downtown Minneapolis.
Where do you go when you need groceries? Jeans IGA, of course. Jeans is proud to be a sponsor of Minneapolis sports and hopes that you'll encourage your children to be as competitive in the classroom as they are in sports. Jeans IGA, a proud sponsor of today's game.
Santa Fe Carpet is a proud supporter of the Minneapolis Lions. In conjunction with new carpet prices starting at $1.50, Santa Fe Carpet also carries quick-step wood laminates, vinyl flooring, tile, even home decor. Salina's bottom line carpet price is at Santa Fe Carpet, 4 blocks south of St. John's Military School.
Junior Austin Goddard checks in for Crossan at the fullback. Argerbright will go under center. They will go to Eckert. Eckert bounces in, still on his feet, gets it down to the 10-yard line as the official about sets a block for him. Gain of about 7 on the play.
Yeah, I didn't see where they were
First
at.
and goal from the 10.
As the Lions will have it deep in Washington County territory. I formation.
Yep, sticking with that I formation.
Argerbright rolls right-hand side, still on his feet, and he's going to step out of bounds.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you very much. He was pushed out at the 9, but I wanted the flag. we should have the flag back here earlier, so officials have done a nice job. I apologize.
Really?
Face it, Scott, you're just an uncontrollable homer. Unabashed, I should say.
Really nothing fancy about this drive, guys. It's Minneapolis lining up in the eye, getting some good lead blocking for Jake Eckert. He's been able to find some running room, and that time faking to Jake and bootlegging Casey Argenbright from his quarterback position and getting to the outside.
George on the right, Macy on the left. They will go to Eckert, bounce to the outside, still on his feet, lunges forward to about the 4-yard line. Gain of 1.
Thought our left tackle might have jumped there, but no call.
We'll bring up a 2nd down and 4 for the Lions. From the goal, 2nd and goal from the 4.
I think we'll see a little pass here.
From the 3-yard line for Minneapolis. With under 2 minutes left
Yeah,
in
you
the third quarter.
might see that bootleg out to the left side perhaps this time. Give Casey the option to run or throw.
Macy to the left, Grayson to the right, I formation. They go back to...
Nice job.
They get it back down to the goal line as Eckert takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. That's awfully close.
Yes, it is.
Gain of 3 on the play. 3rd and goal from about the less than 1. If I'm looking at it from here, Jason, that's hard to see.
The linesman is right on the G.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's right there.
Which may be quarterback sneak time or try and get it to number 27, get him first touchdown of the year.
And they do go right to him. And
There he is.
does. Nice job. He deserved that. That was a workhorse
Absolutely.
drive by Jake Eckert. And Jake gets the 1-yard touchdown.
Yeah, real nice to see Jake get involved in a drive like that and get him going.
20-13, Minneapolis. Well,
are we going to go for 2?
No, I think we kick it. I hope we kick. I don't know. So we'll see.
We're going for 2. No. We're going for 2.
Yep, you're right.
Wow. I formation to go for the 2-point conversion. Bootlegs the right-hand side, throws it up in the corner, has a man. Yes! Nice job. Nice pass, a 2-point conversion pass to the corner. Kyler Macy pulls it down. Nice job by Kyler Macy. 2-point pass. 2-point conversion is good.
Yeah, just a nice little rollout pass there. Kyler running an out route, getting to the outside of the defensive back, and did a great job of watching that ball into his hands, catching the point of the ball and getting 2 feet down in bounds, which he only needs 1, of course, but did a good job of tippy-toeing that sideline and getting those feet in. Great pass by Casey as well.
20-15 is the score now with 1:03 to go in the third quarter. Boy, we ran a lot of clock in the third there.
Yeah. Yep.
Time for the Lions kickoff. Andrew Yoxel gets it placed on the tee.
Minneapolis cashing in a turnover that time and capitalizing and getting this down to a 5-point ball game.
Minneapolis 2 possessions in this quarter. Washington County with 1. They'll have their second here. Squibb.
Oh, wow. Nice job by number 75 to take him out of bounds there after the 76, excuse me, after the squib kick. Colby Berry takes him out of bounds. Great job by Colby right there. But that up back came up running. He had that ball and he saw, oh man, I've got some daylight.
Yeah, close to busting that out of there.
About an 8-yard kick.
At the line, 48-yard line.
Now you're Minneapolis, your defense back on the field. Get another stop here. Your offense just got you down to 5 points. Let's get another stop and get the ball back.
Quarterback is under center, gets it to the halfback, bounce to the outside. Number 25 gets it to the 45-yard line, a gain of 4. I'll give you an interesting stat here, guys. That is their 4th play of the second half.
Yeah, we stayed up the clock.
Wow.
They had 2 turnovers.
Yeah.
2 plays, 2 turnovers.
Wow.
So, oh, that's right. This is their third. Yeah.
This is their 3rd possession.
Yep.
And with 32 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter.
And Minneapolis has done a nice job of shutting down number 25, Miller, the kid that had 187 yards last week against Republic County and 2 touchdowns.
I formation once again. Quarterback pitches the outside to number 25. He has containment on the outside, bounce the inside. Great job by the line defense as Jake Eckert.
Down.
Jake's got a cramping issue right now, so.
It's like,
hopefully that's all it is, yeah.
You guys want to say that again in a little bit better unison?
A 1, a 2, 1, 2.
So at the end of the first quarter, well, it may still be maybe a timeout here, injury timeout. So
it shows 0-0 on the clock.
It's 20-15. We will take a break. Into the third quarter, we will go ahead and take a break. Minneapolis trails 20-15 here. As we will be back to start the 4th quarter, you're listening to 910canday.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 8.
Looks to me like they're working on a cramp.
A car accident? High winds damaged your property? To protect you, the Scott Osherman Agency is the place to go. American Family Insurance has been providing security and peace of mind for over 80 years. Call the Scott Osherman Agency in Minneapolis, your American Family Insurance agent.
R&J Tax Services, the most dependable tax service in Salina, is open every Monday through Friday, 52 weeks out of the year. Have tax questions? Call R&J Tax Services in Salina.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School linebackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of the Lions games. Join them as they support student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions, we're with you all the way.
Bennett Autoplex supports the Minneapolis Lions. At Bennett Autoplex Salina, you'll find a small-town family atmosphere with great prices on new and used cars, new GMC trucks and SUVs. Serving their customers since 1957, Bennett Autoplex Salina.
Well, it's good to see Jake Eckert get up and walk off under his own power.
Just a cramp, I'm assuming.
They were working on his leg, I can see it.
So Republic County will have the ball here to start the 4th quarter in Minneapolis territory at the 42. 3rd down and 3. Lions need to stop them on this one right here.
And it looks like due to it being the end of the quarter there, guys, Jake does not have to sit out a play. He can stay in there for the next play.
Double wing. They fake. They give it to.
Here comes the sweep.
And there's a nice block there. They do have the first down and more. That was a great block there. I'm not sure who picked up that block, but Zach Allison a little slow getting up. Not sure if he's the one that got decleated there or that was Eckert.
Jake, yep.
Yeah, so it was a good block.
Yep.
So
Jake, kind of, you tell your linebackers clear or cloudy. If it's clear and you can get through a gap and go make the play on the ball, that's what Jake tried to do. He just had a lineman come back, peel back on him, and take him out of the play.
Double wing once again at the 34. This time the quarterback drops back to pass, throws it up in the air, has a receiver, and he catches it. I'll be darned. And he's got a touchdown out of it. Oh my goodness. Wow.
34 yards.
34.
Yep.
Wow.
Argerbright gets up limping even worse.
And that was number 25.
Yeah.
Which is Miller, and he's had an extremely good ball game.
At the 11:27 mark, it's 26-15. Number 1 comes in. Who's that to replace Argerbright?
Number 1 is Connor Collins, sophomore.
Yep. They line up to go for 2.
Shotgun formation for the quarterback. Drops back, rolls around the outside, throws it in the air, and that's incomplete. So the 2-point conversion is no good, but that takes the score to 26-15, puts them back up by 11 here at the 11:26 mark in the fourth quarter.
We will return after this word from our sponsors.
This internet broadcast is made possible by Don Allison at Santa Fe Carpet in Salina. New carpet prices start at $1.50 per square foot. All colors in plain or plush styles, including popular 94-ounce carpet. Financing is available at Santa Fe Carpet, 4 blocks south of St. John's Military School.
Lions set up to receive the ball here on the kickoff. Eckert and Macy back there. See if they can get Argenbright's leg loosened up to where he can come in and play quarterback.
1 for 9 passing.
Yeah.
And they get a touchdown.
Just one. Yep. That one completion, a big one.
Jake Eckert takes it at the 10-yard line, has a wedge on the left-hand side, pulls it back up, kicks it back up, takes it out at about the 25-yard line, about a 15-yard kickoff return.
To about the 26-yard line.
And so that will be a...
Argenbright does come on the field to lead the troops. There's the quarterback.
26-15, 11:20 left to go in the ball game. Minneapolis will have the ball. I formation, crossing the fullback. Eckert the halfback. One receiver to the right, one to the left. Yoxel. They give it to Eckert. Eckert bounces the outside before he's taken down at about the 28-yard line. Gain of about 2 on the play.
Gain of 2 yards on the play, 2nd and 8 for Minneapolis.
Lions will come back up here. 10:51 left to go in the ball game. I formation. One receiver to the right, one to the left. Minneapolis, Argenbright under center. They fake the handoff to Eckert. Argenbright rolls right hand side, throws it up high. That's going to be picked off. That was that should have been picked off.
Yeah.
That was just held up in the air, wide open, and the defensive back had a gift, but
yeah. Number 23 Kramer there, a junior, had that in his hands. Just thinking about what he's going to do after he caught it. Just didn't reel it in. Looking for Macy that time up the sideline was Casey, and just didn't get a good enough grip on the ball or something there, and floated on him.
Floated on him. I formation once again. 3rd down and 8. They give it to Eckert. Eckert's up the middle. And nice job by Jake Eckert. Takes it all the way up to the 39-yard line, a gain of 12. That was pure Jake Eckert just driving his legs.
Yeah, absolutely, and they're just sticking with that I formation, getting Jake a lead blocker up in there, and nice little bounce back from last week there, having a more Jake Eckert-like game here tonight.
They shot the gap on a blitz from the left there and kind of paid for it.
Mm-hmm.
I formation, 1st and 10 at the Minneapolis 39. They go back to Eckert. Eckert still on his feet, bounces right-hand side, still going. He will gain about 8 on the play to the right-hand side.
Good job here by Minneapolis, sticking with the ground game. That's what got it last series, got him the touchdown. Still plenty of time left in this ball game, just went under 10 minutes to play. So, 26-15, try and get a nice drive this time, get a touchdown on the board.
3rd down and 2. High formation. They go to Eckert again. Eckert jumps over his own offensive line. Actually, there wasn't an offensive lineman there. Jumped over 4 defensive linemen laying on the ground, and gets about a 5-yard carry for the 1st down.
And they know this is where the coaches can find out a little bit what kind of team they've got. They trimmed the lead down to a 1-score game. Washington County came back with another big play, back up by 2 scores. What kind of resolve does Minneapolis have? Are they going to fight and get right back in this ball game?
High formation. They show blitz. Argamite rolls out the outside. Has Yoxel. Yoxel gets a nice catch, and the ball goes out of bounds at the 40. Gain of 7. It'll be short of the 1st down. A nice catch by Andrew Yoxel.
Might be his first catch of the year. I'm not sure.
I think it is.
I think so too. Yeah. I just kind of caught it out on the fingertips there. Nice little catch there by Andrew. A little out route there, and catch a nice gain on 1st down again. Make it 2nd and 2.
High formation. To the right, 1 to the left. They go to. Wow, that time Jake didn't get
forward progress from the 30.
Another cramp at Macy.
Yep.
We're going to be awfully close
37.
to. Got a cramping by Macy over there. Shows we're still short. I'm having a hard time reading the. I think we're awfully close to a 1st down, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got it. Yeah. I thought he had it.
Down to 9:01 remaining in the game. Clock has stopped to move the chain, and there is an official timeout for the injury.
26-15. Minneapolis trails by 11. We'll be back.
Todd and Shelley Wilson with Wilson Shields Funeral Home offer affordability and dignity. They know that the Minneapolis Lions will have a great season and want to wish them the best. Wilson Shields Funeral Home, our family serving your family.
CNR Plating and Kevin's crew would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. CNR Plating, a Lions sports backer, wants to wish the Minneapolis Lions a great season. CNR Plating, a Lions sports backer.
Welcome back to Minneapolis. 1st and 10, ball on the Washington County 37. As Minneapolis, let's see, Connor Collins comes in for Macy. Collins on the left, George on the right, I formation. And we've got a encroachment by number 63 for Washington County, and that is Alex Parker. Will be a 5-yard penalty.
One difference between college and high school here is they can't be putting IVs on these guys to get electrolytes lights into their system.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Get them to suck down some Gatorade and hope for the best.
I don't know about you guys. I'd take 1st and 5 any day over 1st and 10.
Absolutely. They will go back to Eckert. Eckert will lunge forward to about the 27-yard line. It's going to be a gain of about 4, maybe 5. We'll see for sure where they spot the ball.
Got Jake doing a nice job keeping his legs turned there. He's doing a good job. Looks like he's getting to that linebacker level just about every time he's getting the ball. So you know, maybe one of these times he breaks away from that linebacker level and puts it into the end zone.
One to the right, one to the left. I formation once again for Argabright. This time they go to Crossan. Crossan should have enough as he takes it down to the 26.
Ball carrier is Crossan, number 82.
Depending on the spot. So.
And with Minneapolis guys having some success here on the ground with the I formation, kind of setting up your play action pass here at any time as well to hopefully hit a receiver downfield.
1st and 10 at the 26 of Washington County.
Dale, we can hardly hear you, buddy.
1st and 10 at the 26.
Thank you, sir. I formation once again for Casey. Want to see the right, one to the left. Macy back in the ball game. This time they go back to Eckert. Eckert rolls around, hit by the middle linebacker as he's hit at about the 25-yard line, 24-yard line, gain of 2.
Yeah, nice solid tackle there by Miller from his linebacker spot coming up here and laying a hit on Eckert after a 2-yard gain.
2nd and 8 coming. Get a different football in there. I formation. Play action, rolls to the right-hand side, has some pressure coming, throws across. Had nothing there.
Yep,
and
there's no receiver there.
So that's going to be that will be grounding.
Yep, loss of down.
Gosh,
He had to throw it. He was under deep pressure there.
Yep. Trying to open up the deep pass to Grayson there is what they're trying to do. Roll Casey out and open up number 16 Grayson George and get a hit him for 6 yards there.
It's only a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, loss of down. Yeah.
Penalty is 5 yards and loss of down. That'll bring up a 3rd and 14.
3rd and 14 coming here. Macy to the right, Grayson to the left. I formation. They will go to Eckert. Eckert
nice
bounces
move.
to the left-hand side, still on his feet, as he'll be taken down at about the 20. Ball's on the ground, though. I'm not sure.
Carrier down across the 25-yard line.
So. Minneapolis will keep the ball. Gain of 5 on the play.
Looks like he might be cramping or something here.
Back to the 25-yard line.
Bring up 4th down.
Jake has definitely been a workhorse this second half. Don't know what he's at for carries, total carries right now, but he's gotten the ball quite a bit here.
Let me see if I can figure that out for you.
4th and 8 here, 6:40 to go in the game. We'll take a break as they're working on a cramping Jake Eckert, and he's going to have to come out of the game, I'm sure.
Yeah, sit up for one play.
Eagle Communications, home of ECTV, high-speed internet, 910 KINA News Talk and 99 KG Country, proud sponsors of Lions sports coverage. Listen to the live broadcast on 910KINA.com or on your local Eagle Cable Channel 8.
The State Bank of Delphus and Glasgow and the Ottawa County Bank in Minneapolis are locally owned community banks committed to making your banking experience as easy and personal as possible. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Lambert Insurance, Kent Lambert can make shopping for insurance easy. With insurance plans changing all the time and costs increasing constantly, getting coverage you need at affordable rates can be a challenge. Let Lambert Insurance in Minneapolis help.
Jake does walk off the field under his own power. Collins enters the game.
25 carries for 107 yards.
Wow.
Most of that, most of the yardage coming here in the second half. But so Grayson will roll the right-hand side here on 4th and 9. Collins and Yoxel. Actually, switch that around. Macy goes to halfback.
Oh, fumble.
Darn it.
And we might
have lost it right there. So.
Yep, and it didn't matter. They were getting the ball no matter what there.
So 6:18 to go. The Lions turned it over. Would have been on downs anyway, but.
Coming up with the
the Tigers of Washington County are going to take over on their 26-yard line, 1st and 10.
26-yard line.
And no secret what Washington County is going to do here, guys. Just going to, keep the ball on the ground.
Pound the ball at the middle.
Yep. Try and run that clock out.
6:18 left to go in the ball game. 26-15. Washington County with the lead. I formation. They give it to the fullback, and he just, wow, just keeps driving those feet. Finally, Artermeyer takes him down, but he gains 9 yards on the play. As comes up cramping.
They do have some backs that run pretty hard. That was Savage that time. He's the fullback that busted a 60-yard touchdown run in the first half.
I formation once again for Washington County. So quarterback keeps it himself, rolls the right-hand side. He's taken down, but he'll have enough for the first down.
He is backed up by Andrew Yockel, number 80. And also in on the stop to make sophomore Connor Nace.
Connor Nace gets a tackle. Connor's had some playing time tonight.
Yeah.
We've had some sophomores get some playing time, quite a few of them.
Got to.
Sean Forte, Connor Nace,
Forte, yep.
Justin Klein,
Timeout.
Connor
Colby
Collins.
Berry.
Washington
Yep.
County.
Who were you saying?
Connor Collins.
Connor
number
Collins,
1.
yeah, Connor Collins. So quite a few sophomores getting some playing time tonight for the Lions. So, well, we will take a break here at the 5:30 mark, 26-15. Washington County with the lead. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors.
It's fast, it's furious, and it's fun. It's Minneapolis Raceway. Minneapolis Raceway has brought you exciting races to Central Kansas and will continue the tradition. Minneapolis Raceway will give you and your family some of the most exciting races ever seen. Go Lions!
Salina Spring and Axle, specializing in all your suspension, alignment, and brake needs for over 50 years. Located at 672 South Broadway, just north of Crawford Street in Salina.
At Robertson Monument, they believe that supporting community activities is very important. That's why they're sponsors of Lion Sports. Minneapolis is a great town to live in, and Robertson Monument hopes you make it to as many games as possible.
Tonight's game coverage is brought to you by Santa Fe Carpet, where new carpet starts at $1.50 per square foot. Santa Fe Carpet now has Soft Sense by Bliss, the softest, smartest carpet ever in 48 colors. Salina's bottom line carpet price, Santa Fe Carpet, 4 blocks south of St. John's Military School.
Welcome back. Shotgun formation to the right, to the left. They go to the halfback though. And great job by the line defense. They had him in the backfield, but he somehow gets out of there. Great job by number 57, Sean Forte. Had him deep pinned, but shifty little runner.
Yeah.
Spun away from him.
Spun away from him.
The old Jared Schmidt move on him there.
Yeah. Yeah, Washington spreading out the Lion defense that time, trying to of course, going to keep it on the ground and try and find a hole and pick up some running room there.
Shotgun formation once again. Little spread formation. Long snap this time. Quarterback keeps himself, and this time Sean Forte wraps him up as he drops him after a gain of about 2. Forte playing in a middle linebacker position.
Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like it.
3rd and a long 4 coming up.
Maybe an outside linebacker.
Yeah, I will watch this time, see where he
was at.
Yeah, I think you're right. Middle line, Crossan and Eckert on the outsides, yeah.
So, trips the right-hand side. Shotgun formation.
Got trips this time, yeah.
Pitches the outside. Ball's on the ground. Did we get it? No, I don't think we did.
Looks like number 5 for Washington came up with it out there.
Darn it, man.
Kind of Johnny on the spot out there.
And he's going to have 7 yards for the first down. Oh, darn it. So,
the old pistol formation there again.
Yep, just kind of a
old. I don't know if it's old or not. I've just seen it last week. But
kind of a little pitch out there to the back, and Casey Argenbright came up from his corner position and laid a hit on the ball and was able to force that ball out. Unfortunately, bounced into number 5's hands for Washington.
Argenbright's cramping some. He got up, and we have a Washington County player down cramping here.
First down for Washington County.
Clock stops. 3:59 to go in the game.
Just under 4 minutes remaining in this ball game.
Ball's at the 49 of Washington County. Well, I thought maybe we had our turnover there, guys.
Yep, that would have been just what the doctor ordered there for the Lion defense. Get that ball back. Because now we're just under 4 minutes to play.
Well, Coach, talk to us a little bit about cramping. We've had weather plays a ton about that. Had a lot of cramping issues tonight.
Yeah, it's easy for, once you get into the game, once you get into the flow to kind of forget about getting a drink every now and then, keep yourself hydrated, and I don't know if that's the what all is going on with the kids here, but yeah, see last week too, a lot of cramping issues here.
More from actually from Sacred Heart. But we did have some players cramping. Tonight's been on both sides of the ball, a lot of cramping.
Yeah, absolutely. Just like Coach Shoup says in basketball, eat those bananas and drink a lot of water, and try and keep away from issues like that with the cramping issues.
Bananas are good for something, huh?
Yeah, you betcha.
So entertaining monkeys.
Yeah.
Isaac Miller, the Tiger player, shaken up at the end of that play.
He'll have to leave for one play. Ball right at the 50, I guess. Nose of the ball's on the 50.
3:59 left to go here in the ball game.
If you're Lion defense, of course, you want to try and stand up the ball carrier, try and strip that ball out, try and get that ball back with plenty of time left here, running under 4 minutes now.
He's going to take every bit of time that he can here. Double wing formation. There goes the fullback, and he lumbers forward.
He's a good fullback.
Yes, he is. That's exactly what I was going to say, Dale. Been impressed with him. Just keeping his legs driving. He's kind of an upright runner, but he keeps his legs going. And,
those fullbacks you see go through there kind of low.
Yeah. Yep.
He's got some speed.
Yes, he does.
Break one earlier.
Minneapolis, 46.
Double wing formation once again. This time cuts it, counters back. Gain of about 2 on the play.
Looked like number 5 that time, Fisher, the guy that went in motion and basically wound up dotting the I, making an I formation right back behind the fullback, and then peeling back and taking the handoff from the quarterback.
Clock down to 2 minutes 30 seconds and counting.
Clock is not our friend right now.
No, it's not.
Double wing formation once again. Quarterback keeps himself, and he's going to be taken down. Nice job by the Minneapolis defense. Getting in there's Zach Allison, gets them and gets them contained, and then numerous players finishing off.
Well, I wish they'd have stayed in that double wing all night.
And Minneapolis calling timeout on a 4th and 6 here, and hopefully get the ball back and get a nice return or possibly a punt block here. If they've spotted anything on film, maybe they can get through a gap here and get a punt block and get great field position with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left.
We'll take a break and be right back.
Kyler Mason will be back to receive the punt. If they do punt, I'm assuming it's you would punt in this situation.
Yeah,
High snap, good
coming
punt.
after it. Oh,
And a good punt. So
It's going to
roll all the way down the 8-yard line. Wow. They sent everyone at him. He finally gets a good punt off, and wow, that's a tough one. That's inside the 5. Right at about the 5.
I was kind of hoping Kyler would have gone for that ball and tried to return it, but you know, all his blockers were up trying to block the punts.
yeah, Minneapolis kind of went for broke there. Yeah, tried coming off this right edge of the offense that time, trying to bring everybody some heat off there, and Grayson George was in there, and Radke was in there, almost got to that punt.
In this fourth quarter.
2:01 to go in the game.
Shotgun formation. One to the right, two to the left. To the right, one to the left. Sorry about that. Rolls to the outside, drops back, throws to the outside to Eckert.
Might have a hold there on.
This will be a half the distance.
At the line of scrimmage.
Looked like the left tackle that time, number 57, Forte, is who he was watching.
And the flags at the 2 or the 3. So that's going to get us right on the goal line. Close to it anyway.
Argenbright will come back the line of scrimmage here. Yet to put the ball down. But it's going to be, right about the 1.5 yard line, 2 yard line. So
Holding is the penalty infraction against Minneapolis.
99-yard touchdown pass coming here. So, how's that?
Yeah, I think the Lions would take that right here. You bet.
I'd take that. Goes to Crossan. Crossan gets out of bounds at the 7-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play.
Good catch. Run out of bounds for Crossan.
Yep, gives the Lions a little bit of breathing room there. Back to, gets that penalty yardage back, basically.
So,
Second down and 10 now for
second and 10 coming.
the Lions.
Minute 49 left to go in the ballgame. 26-15. Washington County with the lead. Argenbright under center, I formation. They switch back out. Go to one set back. Goes the right-hand side, Argenbright. Flushed out of the pocket. Throws up. Has Kyler Macy. And
Got a first down.
has the first down, but does not get out of bounds.
It will stop the clock. They need to be ready to go because it will start as soon as they set the ball.
Tackle made by Austin Kirsch, number 50.
Shotgun formation once again. Trips to the right, one to the left. This time he rolls to the left-hand side, throws it up, has Crossan. Wow, that's a stick by number 29.
Yes, it
Great
was.
job by Dylan Crossan to hold on to that.
Absolutely.
Gain of about 7.
Yeah, definitely a good job of holding on to that ball and not turning the ball back over.
1:10 and
Yards
counting
on
in
the
the game.
pass play across it.
Trips to the right. Argenbright rolls the right-hand side. Flushed out of the pocket. And is he going to be intercepted or is he going to be out of bounds?
Yep,
It's
he's
intercepted.
got it. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, just stepped right in front of. I think he was trying to get it to Dylan Crossan that time and intercepted. Got his feet down in bounds, and now it's Washington County's ball and at the line 31.
31
Yeah.
with 58 seconds
Pass is
left.
intercepted,
This is
and the Tigers will take over with 58 seconds left, leading.
They should be able to basically just down the ball unless we've got a couple timeouts up our sleeve. I'm not sure that we do.
we've got 2 timeouts left.
Do we? All right.
But at this point, it's kind of I formation. And he just does take a knee. So Minneapolis will not call a timeout, so just let it go. Jacob Snyder checks in the ball game. Connor Nace checks out.
Argerbright comes out. 84 goes in.
84 is Dustin Thompson. Checks in. High formation once again. And he'll just back up and take another knee. So that will end the ball game. Minneapolis is going to come up short tonight by a score of 26-15.
Tigers of Washington County will go back home with a 26-15 victory.
And they're in the top 5 or 6 in the power ratings, if I'm not mistaken. In Class
Washington
2A.
County is.
Round of appreciation to the Minneapolis cheer squad.
Lions open up the season 0-2. 2 tough games, 2 good squads in Class 2A. We're still learning the ropes here, some of our youngsters. Trying to get it all together with a lot of kids that haven't started together after losing a lot of seniors. Go to Valley Heights next Friday, and I think that's in Waterville. I think where we were at 2 years ago, I don't think they're playing there anymore. I think their high school field is open now.
Yeah. Another Twin Valley League school, just like Washington County. It's back to back there.
So we, you said Valley Heights?
Yeah.
I ain't sure where we go for that one. All I know is Minneapolis comes up short tonight, 26-15. Guys, I'll get some stats for you real quick here as you guys kind of go through some stuff for us.
Well, I guess the positive out of this is we got a running game going.
Yeah, I think you saw some improvement in a lot of different areas with the Lions tonight. Just like you mentioned, Dale, with the running game, Jake was able to get up over 100 yards. That what you like to see. Washington County, made no bones about it. They were going to take away Grayson George, and they were going to key on Jake Eckert. Casey, got banged up there. We had some cramping issues and stuff. But, overall, I think you saw some improvements in some areas between the first and the second game there, which you like to see as a coach.
Kicking game made some improvements. Still not quite where we thought it might be, but it is making improvements, and we don't want the youngsters involved in that to get too down on themselves. Just keep working at it, and it'll get better, and they'll be performing well for the years out.
Yeah, absolutely. Just allowed a kickoff return for a touchdown and missed a field goal, but other than that, and missed extra point if I remember. So just a couple of gaps, but yeah, definitely improved in that area from last week, as you said.
We did cover the one onside kick attempt that was put against us, and so that was an improvement too.
Yeah, and that's something that you even saw in the Super Bowl last year. That
the second half.
You pull that out, kind of as a surprise. The Saints called it they codenamed it ambush, and sure enough, they got the Colts on that in the Super Bowl, and we were able to try and squelch Washington County's attempt to do that tonight there at the beginning of the second half.
So not where we'd hoped to be at this juncture of the year, but
yeah.
Honestly, I didn't know what to expect exactly. I knew we had some good returning players, especially the ball handlers, but you didn't know how all that was going to mesh together with some of the younger kids. And it's obviously a growing pains struggle here as the Lions are proceeding through the season. Opened up with 2 opponents again that I didn't know what to expect, but they've both been 2 solid opponents. Not overwhelming opponents, but solid opponents that have been able to match what we do well and give some things that we found hard to handle.
Yeah, it's you just come into practice every day, work on getting better each day, and because as you guys know, we got Beloit looming down on the horizon.
Where did you hear that term preached before? Get better each day.
Yeah, you know exactly where that came from. And yeah, that's what you just strive to do. And you know, because like I said, you got
at this point in time, we are going to work to get better each day.
Yes.
That's one of his favorites.
Yeah.
At this point in time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's one of the more vanilla coaches you'll ever hear at an interview. That's for sure. But yeah, with Beloit looming on the horizon, Smith Center and district play, you know, southeast of Saline and league play and teams like that, just try to get better because you know there's some tough teams coming on the horizon.
Southeast and Sacred Heart, we're going to have a big matchup tonight. They were the only teams in the league that were unbeaten after the first round. Of course, Republic County got beat by Washington 36-6. Ellsworth lost, I'm not sure who.
To Clay Center.
Okay.
Yep.
And Russell lost just barely to
southeast of Saline.
Southeast of Saline,
yeah. And Beloit got beat by Concordia in a
12-6.
Tough game, yeah.
And they've lost some key players due to injuries up here early before the season even started. So Lambert, I think, was the guy they were counting on to lead their way, and he's broken collarbone.
Wow.
So it'll be interesting to see what they come up with for the year. Never count the Trojans out, though. That's for sure.
They always seem to find a way to to reload.
Yep.
Well, I'll run through some stats real quick for you guys. Second half stats, Minneapolis was 6 for 10 passing for 36 yards. So we got back to 50% for the night at 14-28 for a total of 154 yards. Grayson George had 79 yards in completions with 1 touchdown for 53 yards. In the second half, rushing though, 23 rushing attempts, 112 yards rushing. Minneapolis total for the ball game, 41 attempts, 150 total yards unofficial. Approximately over 100 yards rushing for Jake Eckert tonight. Had him for 107. We'll see what the official stats come out with. Kind of, once again, big plays killed us. They had one big play in the second half, a 34-yard touchdown pass. Minneapolis lone touchdown in the second half came on a 1-yard touchdown run at the 103 mark left in the third quarter by Jake Eckert. 2-point conversion pass was good to Kyler Macy. That's your scoring in the second half. Ends the ball game at 26-15. So turnovers, you know, we were able to, we had some takeaways tonight, guys.
Yeah.
It's nice to see.
5.
We also gave up some turnovers. We had 4 turnovers tonight to their 5. So we did gain 1 on the takeaway mark. But Minneapolis comes up short tonight, and we will have to be on the road next week to Valley Heights.
Stay right there.
And I think it's in Waterville. We'll have to Google and find out.
Okay.
So MapQuest, one or the other. The Lady Lions entertain Beloit Tuesday in volleyball. Come out and see that if you can. And we'll be back for next week's game against the Valley Heights. We've lost 2 games to. We need to see if we can reverse that trend.
Got to somehow find a way to reverse it. Still early, but we still do have to get some. Looks like Connor Flegler is still injured. I noticed him street close tonight. I noticed he wasn't playing, but I was hoping that it was just didn't know. Minneapolis, though, comes up short tonight by a score 26-15. As Dale said, we'll be back on the air Friday night. But Dale, you and Mike will be on the air Tuesday night for volleyball.
Volleyball with the Beloit Trojans here. So
and Jason will be back in 2 weeks, I believe, with us again. And
unless he's just getting tired of working with us.
So we appreciate you coming and being with us. We hope we haven't ran you off. So.
Well, I think it'd be the other way around. You guys get tired of me blowing hot air up here.
So Minneapolis comes up short tonight, 26-15. We'll be back next Friday night as we travel to Valley Heights. So for myself, Scott Osherman,
Dale Leach,
and Jason Kozar.
Good night from Minneapolis.